Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming.
All right, we're back. By the way, I should probably turn the Celtics sound off. It is Monday.
It is
Monday.
Joey Boats is back.
I'm so happy.
We've missed you.
Yeah.
I'm pumped, dude. And we should have done this a while ago. I was coming back from a golf trip and I had to cancel on you guys, so I apologize for that in advance.
That's all right.
Well, not in
Adam
advance.
gave
I
me-
apologize right now.
Yeah, but you
delayed.
gave us more than enough time.
Yeah,
to-
that's
for
fine.
sure. I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
called
mean?
you guys
It
up. I was like,
3
listen,
days.
I'm not going to be able to make it like 3 days in advance. I apologize.
Yeah, don't worry. Also, I feel like we have a few different group chats with I feel like we were going with Clocky and I think there's one with Josh and stuff. So it's and there's one with Mohan and obviously we got one with Joey. It's pretty active. So I don't feel like it's almost like the illusion of Facebook when you're like, you haven't been here in a while, but I feel like we haven't lost a step.
Yeah,
No. You guys have replaced, you guys are my documentary chat, if I could describe it as anything, which is nice because it's I watch 2,000 documentaries a week or whatever, and I have nobody to talk about it with.
Speaking of that, I finally started the Jinx too.
The Jinx, too, is okay.
Bob.
He's the funniest
He's a
guy of all
mental
time.
patient.
He's the best dude of all
I
time.
haven't watched it yet. It's good.
He's the
Jinx
best.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched
wait.
Jinx, but I'm not Jinx too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cleaning up loose ends, essentially. But, I mean, he's still the funniest serial killer of all time. It's not
That's the guy that blinks a lot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a big blinker.
Yeah.
He was like bourbon. Dude, the funniest part, if you
was
rewatch
a
that last
burper.
episode, when he goes into the funniest moment is when he goes in the bathroom and he goes, there it is.
There it is.
He goes,
You're
You're
caught."
caught. He's like, and Mr. Jarecki, how are you?
Dude, that is
That's a pretty good dirt.
spot on.
Mr. Jarecki, how are you? He's like, I don't know. They'd ask him stuff and they'd be like, did you murder? He's like, well, I don't know. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't.
You know what's great if you're people do you do anybody other than Trump? You're like, Durst.
Well, the problem is with the impressions, I can do dudes that other friends would know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
nobody, I haven't committed much time to doing. Anybody does a walk-in,
Yeah.
stuff like that I can do.
There's
But
nothing worse for me than when a guy's like I was scrolling TikTok the other day, a 12-year-old, and this girl was like, Dad, do Christopher Walken at the grocery store. It was had all these likes, and the guy stunk at doing Walken. I'm like, what is he thinks he's good at this? You even that's why when you do somebody that you really know and you have them nailed, you're friends with them or whatever, that's when it's fun because you can you can I can I've said it, I think I'm pretty sure I could call my neighbor's wife and get him in some real trouble. Ask him.
I've
I
done
think I
that
could
a
definitely
few
do that.
times with guys I know.
Yeah.
I've been able to impersonate them to their parents.
Yeah.
And they're just like, are you sick? That's the most. They're just like, are you sick or something? It's like, no, I'm fine.
I asked, there was this kid, Paul Trainer, R.I.P. Good Melrose kid. He was a year younger than me, and I asked the entire hottest group of senior girls out one by one on the telephone as him one night and just had it drilled. And they were like, Paul Trainer asked out everybody in the grade last night. He called them all.
Did they all say yeah?
No, it was
I
lots of
impersonated-
hums and
I went to a college I forget it, in Connecticut. It's Fordham or something like that. And we went to a sorority party and I convinced the entire sorority I was Mac Miller. Now this was back at the time when Mac Miller was popping and I kind of looked like Mac Miller. And they were like, oh, you have to rap. And I'm decent enough at rapping.
you can definitely do
pretty
it.
good at rapping.
They were like, oh shit, it is Mac Miller. And then they found out it wasn't Mac Miller and they were not happy about it. So we got thrown out of that party, but it was
love
fun
it.
for about 2 hours.
By the way, this is the most predictable. We were watching the Celtics right now.
Yeah.
I bet the Celtics first quarter before Donovan Mitchell is out, so I have a better line than everybody else, and they're
They're
losing
still-
by
yeah, they're
fucking
still
6.
Wait,
with
Donovan
mediocre.
Mitchell's out?
Yeah, he's out
he's not
tonight.
playing.
Yeah,
All right,
Celtics
well, that's
probably
a win.
wins.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, we got a good topic tonight. I think I like this topic.
Yeah.
Quincy says he's got nothing.
No, I
He came up with some
I
stuff.
Are
threw
we
some
still
shit
doing the
together.
draft?
Well, I think we were just going to kind of rotate it around. But we could do a
I
draft.
might,
I don't give a
might go
fuck.
Fire Squad. I got like 500 of these.
I like when you go Fire Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which will be a good clip
good
or whatever.
reel.
But
Yeah.
like, I'd like to discuss some of these.
Okay,
I don't
me
know if
too.
we're
No,
gonna
no,
have
this-
a-
well, that'd be
No,
awesome.
we're not just gonna say them and then not
Yeah.
talk about
So
them.
and let me clarify.
So it's
this.
small wins.
So there's small wins. To me, I kind of combine it with like low key like thrills.
Yeah.
Like moments in life that it's like you give a little fist bump.
Yeah.
You know, it's like an awesome type like moments. And that's kind of what I was taking it as.
I like it. I'm here for this whole thing.
Are we about to start off with this?
Well, no. I'm just giving a
let's
little.
casual,
I'm going to
yeah,
give a little
yeah.
preview. We're just getting casual here. We're just getting loosened up. You know what I mean?
I'm getting fired up. I'm getting fired up. just thinking
Fucking
about it.
just getting loosened
I
up.
haven't been on a mic in a bit. I'm having some fun.
By the way, your rap career's
Yeah, the gay rap, dude.
The gay rap?
Since we've last talked, I've
Yeah.
become the face of gay rap.
yeah, I like it. Yeah, and we share every single video on the Pull on the Court
Which
page.
I fucking appreciate.
Yeah.
Because, like, nobody does that.
Yeah,
Which I share you guys' stuff when,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
when it's good, so
Yeah.
about 30% of the time. But, like, I appreciate that so much. And I don't know. You know
Well, I gotta say this too. I think it's like, I don't know. I've said this before, but like, who the fuck was I talking about this? But anyways, like, you know, your stuff, right?
yeah.
I'll send you a text and be like, that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
And like, not enough people tell people like that was great. You know what I mean? Like,
Because you spend so much time on it.
dude,
Listen,
it's-
you guys do a podcast. I know it's a lot of people think you just talk for an hour. It's like, no, you
Kinda
gotta
is
set
that
up, you gotta find you do.
Yeah.
You gotta like set up a time, you gotta show up, and you gotta like put forth like an hour of your time. It's like the least that somebody could do if they enjoy it.
Sure.
Is to be like, hey, good fucking job.
Yeah.
That's all you want.
Yeah.
it's like
No, it's always
it makes it
appreciated.
worth it
Yeah,
for
when you get that good feedback, it's always appreciated.
because we're attention whores,
Listen,
and that's
yeah.
all
Oh, yeah.
we want.
We wouldn't be
That's it.
doing this if we weren't attention whores.
You say it often.
I need to be loved. I require like constant like
I need to be
attaboys
loved to
and
my therapist. And
Yeah.
and she'll tell you, I need to be loved.
I tell my therapist the truth. I'm like, I know this. This is not like something that you're gonna figure out about me. I already
You
figured
still
this
see
out.
her? You didn't fight her?
You
were talking about fire.
Yeah, it's not really going anymore.
Dude,
You know
my
what I mean?
therapist rules. She just
I
agrees with me.
I
I
cured myself.
fucking love what he says rules, dude.
Dude,
I
you
do.
need to find a therapist who just agrees with you. So all I do is just like rip on the world or whatever. And she's like, yeah, that's absolutely correct or whatever. I just pay her to listen and
Yeah.
agree with me.
Well, that's pretty much
essentially
what therapy is.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
It's a
essentially
scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is something to like saying that shit out loud and then being like, oh, I got that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, instead of just doing it to a car on your commute to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what I do. People catch me just like rambling in my car. and I'm like,
Fucking
"Yeah, whatever."
rage inducing. Just venting to your car.
By the way, real quick, just wanted to throw out a little shout out to the boys. We had a Doghouse Cornhole reunion the other night.
I saw the pictures.
And we had a great time. Reggie Queen won. I gotta say that. He's the one who gave us a bunch of these lately, the topics we had. Not tonight's, but he listens to the show every week. And like he was like, we were like standing there talking, he's like, I can come back for one beer. Like here afterwards. And I'm like, I don't remember asking, but I'm down. Like I'm fucking ready to go. So him and Marky Berry came back here and 2:00 comes fast. And then played a golf tournament on Friday. Which was, I don't think these guys listen to the podcast. Ryan, my neighbor, Ahern, he brought these two dudes. I think these two dudes asked him. He didn't really know them that well, I don't think.
Well, you have a neighbor with the same last name?
Yeah, with the same exact last name.
That's fucking awesome.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
That's the impersonation he
Yeah.
can do.
He's like, guys.
Oh, like
yeah.
trick his
It's
life.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got like a 23andMe?
Yeah, that's what I want to figure out. Like, there's got to be some relation. So, anyways, these two dudes show up, and great guys. I want to say that before I say anything about them in case they happen to like listen to this podcast. You know, a good bit younger than me, as they most are. My kids are graduated from that school. It's the fundraiser for the local elementary school. It's over there. I like got busy early, so my kids are gone. But it was, and they were like, "Oh, I just run this golf trip," and like, I'm a fine golfer. Like, I can be good. I'm a good scramble golfer. I'm a guy you like in a scramble.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out there and shooting 76. You know, Kevin Marr. You know. But my wedge game was insane. Anyways, it became very apparent by like the sixth hole that these guys were going to contribute zero, zilch, nothing. Like we used one of their shots. But I turned
Sounds
to
like
Ryan.
me.
But you took the words out of my mouth.
I turned to Ryan, and that doesn't bother me. Like I'm not like I don't give a fuck.
Nah, you're there for a good time.
So I turned to Ryan. I go,
I'm a
we're
good
going.
hang.
I go, me because we were even at that point. I go, me and you are going. We're going for 4 under. like 2-man scramble. We get 6 holes down with par. I'm like, we can get 4 under.
Carry
We got
these
4
ups.
under.
Yeah,
We got
nice.
4 under. Now, on the 18th hole, which actually was technically not our 18th because it was a scramble, so we had 3 holes left. One of these kids, I think I already erased his name from my head. No, it's Jimmy because I remember the names by Jimmy and John, so Jimmy Johns. So Jimmy's on the phone. He's like, "Can I get a veggie pizza?" And he's like, "And I gotta,
I'm out
I
on
gotta
this
roll.
guy.
I gotta go pick
Fuck
up the
this
kids."
guy.
I go,
I'm out on this
I go,
guy.
I wrote him a text afterwards. That's permanent mark on your record. I go, first of all, fucking veggie pizza from a Greek place is a psychopath.
Oh, I got something.
And then he left with 3 holes to play.
What?
And by the way,
can't do that.
Now, I'm also going to say this. Ryan Ahern, who I know is just being nice because his wife was playing the tournament too, calls her after this happens. He goes, "Kate, do you need me to pick up the girls or are you good with that?" And I'm like, if you leave me alone with this guy, I don't fucking know, 3 holes, who stinks at golf. No offense if you're listening, John. You're a great guy. You weren't good that day. You're probably better than me. Most likely not. I was like, I will kill you. I will fucking kill you. I'll burn your house to the ground if you do this to me. And thank God she was like, it was just like a olive branch that wasn't received. So, but anyways, that was it. And I had like one beer afterwards. I knew I had to get the fuck out of there.
You can't leave during a scramble.
No, what do you got?
Maybe. Sorry, I like interjected, dude. So I went to the North End on Saturday. I went to some breakfast place, right? And I got a veggie omelet, which is like my go-to. I try to get your vegetables in early, dude, or whatever. The strangest assortment of vegetables in an omelet I've ever fucking seen, dude. So they
Can I guess?
go for it.
Broccoli.
No, that would
be a normal one.
That'd
Oh,
be
really?
normal.
I would
think-
say.
I wouldn't say that. I
You
wouldn't
don't
say it's
think-
normal.
You don't
Broccoli's
think
odd,
broccoli?
dude.
This is
I'm
gonna
thinking
turn-
something
By
like-
the way, I gotta take for this podcast.
Well,
everyone-
guess what?
Oh, people are
I'm
gonna
not a
hate
big.
this one.
I'm not a big veggie guy. If you can't tell,
So,
by
no, but
looking at me.
listen, but veggie would be a normal thing to put in an omelet. I mean,
Yeah.
broccoli would be a normal thing to put in an omelet. A veggie omelet would be like broccoli, spinach, peppers, and onions. Dude, fucking cucumbers.
Oh,
What?
yeah, that's-
What?
Dude,
that's psycho.
cucumbers don't get pickles in a
No.
fucking omelet.
That's the same
And
thing.
it was delicious. And shout out to the place down in the North End. There's
Different
like one
spots in its
place. It's like
life.
something that it was a Brazilian place in the North End. Yeah. And they put their flag up as a WAP. I'm like,
As a
you know,
WAP.
you don't need to put the flag up. You know, like, you're in the middle of the North End with the Brazilian flag. But it was right. But dude, like it was the best veggie omelet I've had. But cucumbers and pickles in a veggie omelet, that's dastardly, dude.
Yeah,
You can't put that in a because you know what they know what they're doing because if you order it right, it says veggie omelet and it doesn't list the vegetables. So technically, they were correct.
Yeah.
You don't put fucking cucumbers.
I've never heard of that in my life.
And fucking pickles.
Pickles.
In it. Pickles is
You want?
crazy.
You know what?
I don't
Speaking
even-
of breakfast, I'll give you the most obnoxious move I've ever seen in my fucking life. I went to Blue Moon on Saturday with my kids, my wife, and these fucking women. It's getting a seat at Blue Moon is like fucking trying to get tickets to Taylor Swift.
Where's Blue Moon?
It's over in Wakefield.
What is
They have
Blue
all
Moon?
gluten free.
Explain this.
It's just a breakfast joint. It's
Okay.
called Blue Moon Cafe. So, anyways, we go in there and now we're waiting. I see the table start to look. These 3 disgusting looking women. 3 of the most disgusting women to ever breakfast together. Right? 3 of the most disgusting women to ever share a meal. Right? Stand up. And I'm like, yes, you guys are out of there. We're taking over that table. And then they were like, oh, we ordered to go. So instead of waiting by the door, right, for their to go, they're like, we'll just sit back down and wait.
Yeah.
10 minutes, just these 3 dumps, just looking at each other, just
gotta
fucking
get up.
brutal fucking people.
Yeah.
The worst.
You know who they voted for.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, dude. Fucking breakfast places are overrated. It's eggs. I mean, who does?
That's Danny, this is your take.
I've been saying this I think breakfast is beyond overrated.
It's the most overrated thing, and like it's all good. Don't get me wrong, but like, don't tell me this place does great. It's
I'm with
Fitzy's
you.
the biggest breakfast
I
guy
know
I've
he's
ever met.
stewing right
Can I
now.
tell you this? And by the way, and can I look right in the camera? I said, "Is the point of it?" I don't think cooking's difficult. I don't think it's a skill. I don't get foodies. I don't understand it. I know a lot of you following. I know the North Beef. It's like it doesn't.
That's not a real foodie, though. That's a
But
trash
it's like
person.
to say that, like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If somebody asked you, it's like, oh, like, what's your skill? And someone's like, oh, I'm a great cook. It's like, you probably don't have any other skills. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a talent.
I think it's just
like
if you
saying
want to
you're
do
like
it.
good at like paint by numbers or good at Legos. It's like, yeah, there's directions. You just need to do it. And then people will be like, oh, well, I leave it in for an extra couple because I crisp the edges. And so, oh, that's your contribution to this culinary experience is burning it. It's fucking pathetic. I just don't think cooking. Go fuck yourself. To be perfectly honest.
So are you a good cook?
I don't cook, but if I did cook, I'd be fine at it. I just need to follow 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, done. It's not like this crazy fucking thing. People have been doing it forever.
I agree, and I'll also say this. I would also argue this
I
that
love
like
cooking.
the ingredients are way more
And I'm
important
good at
than like the person who's cooking
agree.
them. Like, like somebody will be like on like they'll be like, oh, this is the best smash burger, and they're like, this is ground brisket chuck. I'm like, yeah, I'm using the shit from fucking Stop and Shop.
And
You know what I mean?
always
The
like mac and
93.7.
cheese. It's like their number. It's, I make great mac and cheese. What's in it? Macaroni and cheese. Those are the ingredients. Like, don't tell me it's this crazy fucking thing. There's
Joe-
2 ingredients.
Joe's a typical Gen Z who
No, it's just yeah, I love that.
he's
I love this.
shitting all over something that he's never tried. Never tried to cook, but thinks
I've
he'll
tried.
be
I
great
can
at
cook
it if he
good
does it.
breakfast. No, listen, I cook good breakfast.
Joe's the type of dude that's like,
You just shit all over breakfast.
I hate
I know because it's easy. That's why I said I can cook breakfast.
I
'cause
hate
anybody
all
can
the
do it.
baby boomers that bought houses, and I'm not going to buy a house, but I'm going to go protest for Palestine.
Listen, RFK,
That's
RFK
Joe.
is going against housing. I'll tell you this though. What is the one scene from Ratatouille, dude?
Ratatouille's fire.
When he
Ratatouille
gets
fucking rules.
electrocuted.
No, but what's the saying? Anyone can cook, from Chef Gustav.
yeah.
Anybody can cook, and congrats. And I do have a Ratatouille tattoo.
No, you don't.
I'm
He's
a
got
fucking
all- he's
loser,
got a
yeah.
full
All
Disney
the Disney
arm.
and Pixar tattoos.
Joe bucks the trend with everything we've
That's
ever said.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And you guys didn't have me on. You guys had me after. You guys had me on the episode after the Disney draft.
Yeah.
And can we talk about that? The fact that we
can.
got through 3 fucking rounds without anybody taking Toy Story. Not to mention the fact that you got the entire series, because that was clarified.
Yeah.
You guys, you got the entire series. Nobody took Toy Story until the 3rd fucking round. Is crazy.
This guy's
No one's
tatted up with it.
unjustifiable.
No one
You
took
guys
Tom
should
Brady
be
till the
ashamed
6th.
of yourself.
Can I see the Ratatouille tattoo?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's
Oh my god.
I
That's
walked in,
awesome.
I'm like, give me the
me see
gayest
it.
thing. What?
Oh, there's Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's right there.
Looks like the Velveteen Rabbit.
It does, yeah.
Velveteen Rabbit.
Great,
Not
story.
a bad story.
Yeah, great
Not a
story.
bad story.
Did any of you guys know the Stinky Cheese Man?
No, what's that?
Never heard of that? It's like a book that I read as a child by it was all like conjured like Aesop fables, but
Yeah,
like just
yeah, yeah.
changed around. And it was like the best book ever when I was a kid. And I recently saw it, like somebody posted something about it on Instagram. And it was like one of those long, like, have you ever unlocked the memory?
Yeah,
Which
it's the
isn't
best.
it isn't like the conventional unlocked memories.
Yeah.
It's something like, oh, that one was deep. And it was awesome. So the Stinky Cheese Man, if you got kids.
Dude, you know, it was the book that had the most like a tremendously profound effect on the way I like lived my life that my mother bought me when I was like 4 or 5.
Mein Kampf. Clip that.
Yeah, I could just see he was loaded up. I love it.
fired
House with the Orange Spot. You ever read that book?
No.
It's about this house, this neighborhood, and all the houses are the same. It's a fucking kid's book.
You talked about this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and they fucking one day the guy Stork drops a fucking huge thing of paint, and they got people like, all right, you gotta clean that up. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna paint around the whole thing, make it like tie dye, and then people stop making their house into like Noah's Ark and shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you should do. You should be
Stand up.
fucking yourself.
Yeah.
You ever
know
read
what
The
I mean?
Giving Tree?
Oh, yeah.
Giving Tree's a
That
great
one-
book.
that
Shel
was-
Silverstein?
It was great, but it was
Shel
like,
Silverstein, believe,
Shel
has a
Silverstein.
tough past.
Yeah.
Really?
think
Oh,
he-
yeah. I think so,
Did he?
too. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened
He
with
might
Shel
have been a kid
Silverstein?
toucher.
No.
Really?
Really?
Shell, if you're listening, I'm sorry if I got that wrong.
Dude, you know what's
No
funny?
chance he's still king.
Dude, you know Ronald Dahl, the guy that wrote like the
Yeah, Roald Dahl.
Yeah, Roald Dahl, whatever his name. Yeah, he
BFG. Tons of kids.
Maybe that's
He
what I'm
wrote
thinking
like
of.
the Peach. What is it? James
James and the
Thing?
Giant
Yeah.
Peach.
Yeah, but anytime they convert one of his books into a movie, so he was like a raging, like he was like very anti-Jew. Speaking of Mein Kampf, so anytime they like convert one of his books into a movie, the news gets a hold of it, and the family has to come out and like denounce his like anti-Semitic views.
Yeah.
It's very funny. Because it's just a book about like a spider befriending an elephant, and they have to be like, yeah, by the way, so he had some fucking opinions about the Jews. It's like crazy.
Yeah, the recent one they did was like a live action / fucking IA whatever.
AI.
AI Big Friendly Giant, BFG.
Yeah.
That was like the
You're
most
thinking of
recent
CGI.
one. Yeah, CGI. Correct.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything on Shel Silverstein, but he was part of a sex trafficking.
That fucking rules. So go into that. What's going on with that? Let's talk about that.
This is from the Buffalo News. By the way, you might know Buffalo is the home of the appetizer.
Yep. Every time we do a
you knew that.
podcast, Brendan starts Googling pedophiles.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it
then,
should
and
be.
then his
His Google search right now.
his Google search is fucking.
Shel Silverstein pedophile.
Yes.
I go,
Dude,
what?
and now
Yeah.
I'm like, and the Buffalo News has the balls to be behind a paywall. Like that's
Yeah, you gotta pay for
We're
it.
not finding out tonight.
That does rule.
We're not
Like,
finding
you need to pay to
Once
read
Danny
out.
put him on the map with that info,
Buffalo-
they
I
know, now
been
they're
charging
like,
a bucket.
Buffalo
We're
and
here.
the Lowell Sun. They're the only people that fucking pay.
Fucking lol.
Where the
son.
Sidewalk Ends ruled by
Yeah,
Shel
great book.
Silverstein.
Yeah, that was a
yeah,
good
it was
one.
great.
Yeah.
And I think Dr. Seuss. What was Dr. Seuss coming? Like people were coming at him for a little bit.
He was a pedophile.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Was he
he,
a
wasn't
pedophile?
he wasn't a good guy.
But what did he
How
do?
about
I have no idea.
No, let me
I don't-
defend. No, wait, listen. We'll do a mock trial right now.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
defend Dr. Seuss. What did he do?
Pretty sure he touched kids.
Did he?
Nobody even knows.
I don't know.
You don't
No,
even know.
I have no idea.
This
Google
is
it.
society.
No, this
It's
is-
like, oh yeah, that
It's
guy's
like
a
he's a
pedophile. It's
toucher.
like,
Well,
did he
it doesn't matter because Brendan's just gonna put in Dr. Seuss pedophile.
Yeah,
Right?
and
have a-
something's gonna come up.
Sexual assault.
Brendan's algorithm
Sexual
is-
assault.
is
Well, I'm not going to put words in, but the real Dr. Seuss scandal. Hold on.
I'm looking at this
This
as-
better not be behind a fucking paywall.
Dr. Seuss was such a disgrace.
Well, it's like the guy who played Elmo, right?
She wouldn't cook food, and he hit her in her face.
Dude, create an account to read the whole story. No.
No chance.
No, this
Not.
is crazy. You're getting too many paywall
Dude, it's
suggestions.
fucking...
It's because he's searching
Dr. Seuss
pedophiles.
is
They're
sex.
trying to, they're
They
trying
know.
to catch
They
him.
know I'm poor. Google knows I'm poor, so they don't give me suggestions that I have to pay for.
I don't know. I can't look it up right now. He wasn't a good
So
guy.
he was
let's
a
put it that way.
pedophile. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just
yeah.
assume
They're
that,
all...
yeah.
Yeah, let's just assume they all... You know what the worst excuse ever was? Peter Townsend, right? Pete Townsend from The Who, the guitar player.
Yeah.
He got bagged, like looking at kitty porn, and then he was like, "I'm writing a book on when I was raped, and I was doing research." And I'm like,
That rules,
Now
yeah.
listen, here's the thing. Imagine if I get bagged for the research. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
Jesus
screwed.
Christ,
Dude, I was writing. There's a funny story. I was writing. We had to write scenes, and I did film in college, and I had to write this scene about. It was like fucking Dark Knight just came out.
Yeah.
So I was writing kind of a Joker type scene, and I was talking about like bombing places. So I was like on the library computer, like researching for a script, writing like how to create bombs and shit, dude.
Anarchistcookbook.com.
Yeah, because I needed like content for the script, and I got called in to the office, and like I had all the paperwork, I had all the receipts, like this is why I was doing it or whatever. But it was embarrassing, dude. They were like, "Are you planning on bombing the school?" I was like, "No, but maybe after this meeting things might change." It's crazy.
that's And did you get in any trouble? Or that was it?
No, because I had everything. I was like, this is
Yeah.
the line that this came from, and blah blah blah. Like, you need to do research to be able to write,
Yeah, exactly.
dialogue,
Well,
or
Pete
else it's
Townsend
not
needed to
genuine.
do the research. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Speaking of that, I rewatched. I know you guys all saw it. Fucking Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Can I talk?
I still haven't seen it.
It just came
It's
on.
on. Yeah, it's on
it
HBO.
All right, can I
just-
give you my take?
It's somewhat relevant.
Me and
now,
you
'cause it's
texted
on
about this.
HBO.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we talked about
No, you go.
No, give you. I'm just saying. To
The
get
more I thought
audience
about
of
the
this.
movie in retrospect, I thought it was a pretty marginal film, actually.
dude, it was terrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
Dude, it was the corniest thing I've ever seen.
You
Yeah.
guys were both talking it up when it came
Yeah,
out.
they were.
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't have
You
done
didn't?
that. I wouldn't
I
have
think
done
I
I
that.
said
know
it was
you
great.
did.
I think I said it was
Because you
great.
went
No,
to
I
the
think it's-
movies.
I brought my son. And I think he really dug it, so I was kind of into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I
like-
don't blame you for saying it was great. I wanted to love it so bad. I'm a
I'm still probably gonna
gigantic
watch
wrestling
it.
guy.
I just saw that it came out on Max, and I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It's good, and I don't want to give anything away, but it is the
you saw
corniest
it?
I haven't seen
fucking
it, no.
movie I've seen.
Yeah.
Which is nuts because like I'm
Yeah, you're a big wrestling fan,
massive
right?
wrestling fan. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Do you watch
those
wrestling
brothers.
currently, or is it just
So, like,
Are you
I-
just a fan of like?
No, like I
wrestling
was
and-
the
art.
biggest.
That's
And
kind of
then-
what I am.
And
like,
then like my son got out of it, so I stopped watching it. But like I kind of wish I'm still into it because a lot of my friends that still watch it, they're like, it's the best ever right now.
Well, what's good? It's like it's a multi-generational thing. So I'm taking my little cousin who's like.
Oh, yeah,
he's
you
like-
went all dressed up one time.
Yeah,
right?
I went as Gold Dust. I won't be doing that again. but-
Goldust.
Dude, I dressed
all
up as
wrestlers?
Gold Dust. Was my
awesome.
my
Wow.
little cousin was like, I'm gonna dress up as John Cena. I'm like,
Joe.
you don't know how fucking dumb I am because I'm gonna show up. But like we're going again in July. But the cool thing about wrestling, it's like these guys that it's the only quote unquote sport that like you'll watch and all of your heroes are still involved.
Yeah.
Like, because I went to the wrestling event and I was still getting jacked up because people that I watched as a kid, I'm talking like 8, 9 years old, were coming out and the Jumbotron music comes on. It's fucking
Get you
awesome.
riled up,
dude. It is.
Yeah.
The Dudley Boys came out and I was like, because I don't follow it. I'm like, wait, the Dudley Boys and stuff? And I was like more excited than he was. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Real quick.
Have
before
you
we-
guys seen
go
that
ahead.
MLB is doing crazy walkout music for like? Have they been doing that for a long time?
Yeah.
Well, for,
For a little bit, yeah.
yeah,
Like
closers
the-
I
always
mean,
come out to stuff. Yeah.
Mariano Rivera came out to Enter Sandman forever.
And Mothered by Danzig. I
It's
forget
been
who it
so
was. I think
long
the
since
Mets
I
pitcher.
watched Major League Baseball, but this guy, I'm gonna
Wild thing.
ruin a no. Joan Duran,
Okay.
Duran.
fucking unbelievable walkout.
What is it?
He's I don't
That's
know.
not it's not the Spanish song, is it?
It's Spanish.
Oh, dude,
it's
that's,
not Timmy Trumpets. No, that's Timmy Trumpets.
that shit's
That
gasoline.
one's
That
sick
one
too.
rules, yeah.
But
Yeah.
this one's Joan Duran. He plays for Minnesota Twins. Watch his walkout music. It's fucking sick. I just gave up a draft pick, but
Real quick before we get into it,
Oh, really?
we have a golf
we're
tournament.
doing best walkout videos at some point.
At some point.
Best
Yeah.
walkout
Oh, okay.
music.
All right.
Yeah.
I was like, today? I'm like, that.
We got the golf tournament coming up, so I just want to hit that real quick.
Yep.
Sold out. Apparently, I think we lost a group, but then I think we filled a group, so I think we're good there. It's going to be spectacular. 8 a.m. Afterwards, there's a party at Mount Hood at like 1-ish, 1, 2. Like you can just go to the bar at Mount Hood. You can come hang out. So if you want to come hang out, feel free. If you get out late, you want to come to the IA afterwards, come to the IA.
Bingo.
All right. Also, I got something for the Patreon too that I'm going to talk about with that. Remind me about the groups and where they're located.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And then real quick, we said we were going to announce that new sponsor this week, but we're going to meet with them this week. So it's all set. We'll do it next week after we kind of go in there and get some FaceTime. But in the meantime, real quick, Misguided Spirits. MisguidedSpirits.com. Our guy James, Big Bad James. You can get it at Ball Square Fine Wines. You can get it at Malden Fine Wines. Malden Fine Wines is a funny name. You know what I mean?
Hilarious.
Mullen fine wines, yeah.
Malden wines you can drink out of a bag. Is
It's what we normally do.
more appropriate. Also, real quick. So, sorry, Misguided Spirits. You can get it both those places. Check them out. They're our guys. They're the best. You can get shit faced off this stuff, and it's good. My daughter got her license. And
Let's go.
she's been driving my fucking truck around everywhere.
What is that like? Being a father with that.
I'll tell you what it's like. What this pod is like.
So
because
she's driving a truck.
Silverado.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I go. That's pretty
What
badass,
is it?
actually.
Like I know it's not an Ford's like the
Yeah.
F-250. Is it like a big truck?
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah,
Someone
Jesus.
parked
so
right in
for
front
the
of you.
same
All
size
right.
as that. Yeah.
I still can't drive those.
But dude, I
so-
used to have to drive her. Everyone, we talked about this. Malden Catholic drive from here is the worst in the mornings.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So she's been going herself. I'm like liberated. It's unbelievable. I'm like, yeah, take my truck, go.
Go nuts.
Yeah, I don't want
So
to.
you're not nervous about it? I'd be like,
I was the first day, but then she came home like that afternoon. Was like, I kind of like driving. I'm loving it. I'm like, all right, well, you must be feeling pretty good then if you're fucking
Right.
not nervous. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, drive all around. It's insured.
well,
She's
some
insured.
people are just like good with operating motor vehicles.
Yeah.
I'm still not. I drove like a lesbian car for like 5 years. I just got a Honda Accord, not bragging, but like I still can't I'm still not comfortable driving in the city and stuff. But some dudes are just like you could just put them in like the seat of an 18-wheeler and they'll just be able to function.
I do have to say this, and I really am not a great. This is like the time. I'll give you an example of what this is equal to. I played golf with one of Maggie's friends before a wedding. Her friend's husband. Didn't know the guy. Never met him before. Kid actually looks like he got shit out of a Brooks Brothers catalog. Great looking fella. Not a great golfer. I went out and I shot 80 on the nose, right? And I just acted like that's how I always play. Like I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. I missed a
80's
couple.
good.
No shit. It's one of my best rounds
80's
ever.
really good,
No
yeah.
shit, dude. I'm aware. But I pretended like it was no big deal. I parallel parked outside the Dot Tavern, my truck, in a spot approximately 1 inch bigger than the length of my Silverado. And I got it first try, ripped it. It was fucking pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Fucking look at this guy.
I grew up in Somerville though, so I was born doing that without rear view cameras.
Okay, all right. Oh,
I'm easy
wasn't.
with the rear view camera.
I can parallel park a train.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
Yeah.
Here's that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I can't. I've never been able to. And,
No,
and
I'm not good at it either. That's why I was
and
like,
the invention of the backup cam is great when you have it, but like it doesn't help me parallel park.
Oh, it helps.
It helps
Yeah,
me.
of course
I
it
think
does.
it helps a
Not
lot.
me.
Really?
No. That's another one, and we're going to be talking about low-key thrills.
Yeah.
Nicely parallel parking's like low-key.
that is. There you go.
That's
That's how you
not something I
start it
had
up.
listed, but I got to put that up.
That's
Also-
a great one.
Like congratulating each other in that vein. Good job, Brendan. That was a fucking great podcast.
Thanks. Thanks, bud.
I
Thanks.
loved it.
Really appreciate it.
I didn't say anything in the moment, but I loved it.
Well, I was gonna say you were like fucking ready to fucking blow me in the fucking car. You're like, great fucking parking job, Jesus
Did I?
Christ, yeah. You were all,
Good for you.
yeah,
You got to hype
that's
up your
what I mean.
boys every
Yeah.
once in a while.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Pump
I
my
got-
tires.
We
I got
don't
a
do
problem.
it enough.
Yeah.
We
I
really
know.
don't. It's
You know who I
crazy.
saw, by the way, at going to my son's track meet the other day? I saw Mike Nelson, the one and only.
I was just with him.
At he was taking his kid to play flag football.
Yep.
He's like, this could be a
So,
disaster.
so
This kid's never done
I
this before.
right before I came here, got some bad news, but some good news, right?
Yep.
Last week we talked about our guy Shea Nelson. Shea Wilcox. Shea
Yep.
Nelson's Mike's son.
Yep.
Shea Wilcox just fought in the Nationals. He lost.
Bummer.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer. But you make it to the Nationals and Golden Gloves.
Oh, yeah.
He'll knock all of our dicks loose.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I will say this, and I knew this, but I obviously I didn't want to say it. He fought the #1 ranked amateur fighter in the country.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough matchup.
Yeah.
And tough to watch, but dude, that kid's a fucking dog.
You said
Yeah.
he didn't get knocked down.
Didn't get knocked down.
So he held his own.
held his own.
But
3 rounds,
he
3-minute
lost.
rounds. He lost. Yeah.
Can I ask this? On like that lower levels of boxing, like when you're working your way up, is it relatively based on meritocracy? Like, are you facing the guy that like you should be facing, or is it because you get to like elite boxing or whatever? It's kind of like at the mercy of.
Yeah, so I actually didn't know this, so I'm glad you asked this, but like they had a fundraiser for him last Thursday, and I didn't know, and I was like, "How do you know who you're fighting yet?" And he didn't know Thursday. He goes, "They literally just pull it out of a hat."
Really?
Yeah, so like
See,
he's
that's no.
But
that's
yeah,
no
but
dice.
is it like the top 20?
so for his weight class. So Shea's 147.
Yep.
I think there was like 10 or 12 of his weight class. So I
So
don't know
I mean,
how it
even
works.
pulling it out of a hat, it's the top 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
top
Shea-
13
Okay,
or
so
whatever.
you're-
You know what I
but
mean?
it's
So it's
still
not
like-
yeah. You're not fighting like
Because what's weird is
100
that
versus 1.
the UFC's under an umbrella right now, so it's like you know, they put together the fights that they want to see, right?
Yeah.
Boxing's fucking, boxing's a racket, dude. Like the way that they put fights together and stuff. Every once in a while, you'll get a fight that's supposed to happen, but I don't know if that happens at like the amateur level where it's like
No, I think it's more. I think it's better.
it's better at the
Yeah,
amateur
yeah,
level,
yeah.
because when you get into the money,
Once you get
then
to, it's all money. It's
Yeah.
all the money. Who can sell tickets? That's what.
and that's why I
about
like the
that.
UFC because it's like it's kind of rooted in meritocracy. 1 fights 2,
Yeah.
or 3 fights 1, or something like that.
Right.
Every once in a while, you get like a guy like Sean O'Malley who has a lot of press around him, and it's like, all right, he's like what, ranked 9th? It's
Yeah.
like, but people want to see him fight one.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know, so you
'cause
move him
he
up.
sells tickets.
And then he beats one, and it's like, well, that was a good decision.
Right.
Yeah.
But people were behind the decision.
Right.
With boxing, it's like you got to pad resumes, you got to do all that stuff, and that 0 record is so precious.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you want to fight the best guy? Or do you want to get another? No,
Well, that's like the
belt,
Floyd Mayweather argument.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
like, do
mean?
you want to
Yeah.
fight,
Yeah.
Pacquiao now? Or do you want to fight him
When he's like 50,
42?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
So I will say this, and again, the kid made it to nationals. Fucking something none of us will. Just a great feat.
I'm definitely not going to do it.
yeah.
So we streamed it, right?
Yeah.
What an awful fucking appearance by like the place was not full at all.
Really?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Like you saw empty
It was in
seats.
Vegas.
No, Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. Oh.
Detroit. So it was, but this kid, I think his name is Jasir Riley. He's from Cleveland. He's a 2-time national champion.
Yeah.
Like the kid's a fucking dog. But again, Shea didn't fucking back down. Fought the kid. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, congrats to him on an epic run, though. Let's
do it.
It was a
Yeah.
fucking tremendous run.
Fucking right.
I respect anybody that fights, dude. That's a crazy.
It's a crazy thing to do.
It's such a and it's one of those weird things where it's like I've been watching the UFC. I've been watching boxing for like 20 years, dude. it's so tough to be like, to have an opinion on it. Because it's so far removed from anything that I've ever done. Like if I watch basketball, it's like, yeah, I play pickup basketball, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can kind of see football even, but it's like boxing. It's like I can have an opinion, but I can't like confidently express it because it's like, dude, I've been in like 2 fights in my entire life. You know what I mean? Like you don't have any idea what the. Dude, I tackled some guy at fucking Y basketball. I pinned him to the ground and I waited for like 9 guys to jump in. He was bigger than me. I did take him down. So I think I won the round.
As an adult?
No, this was like when I was in like 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm not a fighter. Surprising. I'm not a fighter. But yeah. But yeah, so I have utmost respect for those type of dudes that just go in. You have to be it's like dudes that like rock climb without gear.
Yeah, that's
It's like there's something,
psychotic.
there's something missing up there in the best way possible. Like to be able to do that, that's
it's
crazy.
absolutely fucking horrible.
Because dude, you can have the best training in the world. When you get in the ring, it's just you and the other guy.
Yeah,
So it's like, dude, you're the best training staff in the world. They're outside the ring,
yeah,
Yeah.
especially in UFC. It's like they close the cage.
No, I know.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
it's just you, that guy, and some guy getting paid $30,000 a year to be like, get off him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is.
By the way, Sean Bryan, picture with Dana White this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just meet him by chance, or
So Sean
was he
went.
talking with his dad or whatever?
Sean went to Detroit.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
So I think that's where he met him. Well, like,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if Dana White was there, but that's where they met.
Awesome. All right, we gonna do this.
Yeah.
Do what?
Ready.
The low key thrills.
Small wins.
I'm pretty pumped up for this.
And like, are we doing? Do you guys have stuff, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
could-
just Fitzy that just.
I could do
No,
a draft.
Fitzy has some.
I could do a draft.
I think if we
You
do
wanna do a
1,
draft?
2, 3, I think by the end of it you'll have some.
No, he
I
has
got
it.
it.
by
He has
each
a list.
round,
I
you
got
have
it.
a
I'm
list.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to draft it?
We drafted, or
I'll
you just
draft.
spitballing?
I can draft.
I could spitball, but I was going to spitball because I
But you
thought
don't
that-
have 500 of
So
them?
for the record, for anybody listening at home, dude, Fitzy, we agreed on doing
America.
low key thrills / low key wins, and we were agreed to do it until this morning when Fitzy decided to text everybody. Go, I'm not doing the draft.
I just woke up from a nap after cooking breakfast. What do you
That's your
expect?
first. That's your
What do you
first problem. You should have napped. But I got mine. I can start this off.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to draft.
Wanna
We can
go
just
this way?
we
No,
can
no.
just-
You want to draft, right?
We'll do a draft.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
All right,
fine.
so-
All right, cool.
Do you want to go this way?
Yeah, and
Or
then
do you want to go this way?
It doesn't matter. You can go
I
last.
don't. All right, okay.
That's fine. I'm
Like I
good.
want
Go
a
ahead.
Spitfire, but I think some of these would benefit with conversation.
I agree. That's what I like to
So-
do.
Yep.
All right, so
We're here
my
for the
first one,
conversation.
and as I said to say this again, these are low key wins / low key thrills. I would say.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I did it. So.
Yep.
Yep.
First one, there's nothing better than you could be having the worst day ever, seeing one of your buddies, like one of your close friends in public or in traffic when you're driving or whatever. If you see your buddy in another car, it's the most thrilling situation. It's the best. And to say this, one of my buddies, right? I'm driving home from work. It's like 11:30 at night, so I'd work until 11. I'm like, I get home, I just go right to bed. I'm like, I should be in bed right now, dude. I'm stuck in traffic. And we finally, because there was an accident in front of us, and I pull up, and it's my buddy's car that's just totaled. And he sees me, and I see him, and I'm like, yo, whatever. And his demeanor completely changed. That's how effective and how awesome it is to see your buddies in
He
public.
is not wrong.
He's not.
It's
He's
the
not
best thing
wrong.
of all
He's not.
time.
It is. It
I
is.
would have never thought
Even
of that.
when you know
neither.
you might see them, like we were driving over Bella's and like Fitzy came up next to me and I'm like,
It's and you could be having the worst day of all time. And
Here
you
he
see
is.
one of you, you're driving a car too. I'm in a car. It's the best thing of all time.
It is a good one.
That's
I think
fucking
it's a
awesome.
great one. I think it's a great one. All right. Here's what I'm going with because this one hits for me. I was talking about this recently, but like when I started my company, I was fucking broke as shit. And I was under a non-compete and like it became very apparent early in that situation that I'm like, I'm gonna be without a lot of money for a year. Like, and by a lot, I mean like enough to do anything other than buy like hot dogs. So I'm like maybe 6 months in, like summertime, it's like we're not doing anything, which is, we had little kids at the time. But I'm like fucking rifling looking for a pair of shorts. And I like fucking reach in, put them on, reach into the pocket, and there's $240 in there.
Oh,
That's nice.
And I'm like, that is probably especially when you don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, cause it was like I wore them to a wedding that I was like balling at like a few years ago, and I'm like, fucking just cash in my pocket. Probably forgot to give the gift, but that's a different situation. But dude, I was like
Jenny and
240, we're
Todd.
fucking rich. I'm like,
That's
this is
awesome.
fucking sick, dude.
Dude,
Finding money
even
is-
$20
yeah,
is awesome.
Yeah, straight.
It's
Best, dude.
Yeah.
I find $20. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding
Dude,
me.
you know
That's
my,
a gallon of gas.
Yeah, you know what my new you know what my new move is with my kid. So as kids do, they get a lot of gifts throughout time. And then as they get to be over an age, they just start getting gift cards, right?
Yeah.
Amazon, whatever, Xbox. But they just Maggie throws them in the top drawer and they're just there. I just started using them recently. I'm like, fuck them. Like, they're never going to use them.
Oh, you don't even use them?
They've just been sitting there. I've been waiting for them to use them, but they don't know enough to even use them. So I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I'm buying all this shit anyways.
What are the
I'm
gift
using-
cards?
Like Amazon or like something like that.
Amazon's nice. You can get
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just plug it in there and be like, all right.
But what do you like if you're giving a gift card? Do you give something specific? Because Amazon to me is like that's just money.
So I give it. So like for example, I just bought my mother a gift card for Mother's Day. What's up? By the way, shout out to the moms.
Shout out to the moms.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
And I got
Give it
her
up for
one.
Ann Romano.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, classic.
I got her one to Public Kitchen, which is the restaurant in Reading and Wakefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know the place has a good tap list. My dad's listening to this, and he'll probably appreciate that they have a good beer on tap.
Tell
and
them
Mother like it.
Fitzy said lean towards Wakefield.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Reading's not bad, but
Show's brought to you by Public Kitchen Reading location.
I go to Wakefield.
Anyways, but yeah, so I like to give a specific. The better I can make the gift I'm giving somebody now,
it
as I've
depends on
gotten
the
older, the
person.
I try to personalize
Yeah,
it
it
Yeah.
depends on the
to an
person,
extent. Yeah.
yeah, like
then-
one year, like maybe like before. I think it was before this podcast. I got wicked into wood carving. Like I am an obsessive person. Like we like this. Like I'm just. So I carved like this fucking cowboy and like shit. I think it's carved. Yeah, I carved it. So, anyways, my wife loves turtles. So I fucking spent 2 weeks carving a turtle that like you had to like fucking put together and like it's sick. And like that was like the best gift I think she's ever gotten. You know what
That's
I
an
mean?
awesome one.
That's what I told her at least. I was like, that's the best gift you've ever gotten, right?
Was she appreciative?
She
liked
loved it. Yeah, but point is, the more you can fucking, because I like getting a gift that has some fucking
Merit.
thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, 'cause what we were saying like earlier when we were saying like that when people text you about doing the podcast or something, it means something.
Yeah.
Like so, I've had a couple situations where I've drawn pictures of girls I was dating, and I've been dumped a week after each photo given, and it's just like what the fuck. But it's like the nicest thing you can do is like actually take
Are
time.
you a good
and do
artist?
some- Pretty good.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And if you saw, I'll show
So
it to,
what I
I'll
think
show
that
it to
is-
you. Yeah.
The problem is like when you're
Shout out to
creative.
my ex-girlfriends that dumped me after
Yeah, me
that.
too. When you're creative and you
Yeah.
show them your stomach too early, it freaks them
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does. It does. I learned that the hard way.
There's a
Wait,
trend.
is that a saying?
No.
Showing your
No,
stomach?
no.
Or
Well,
you
I was like-
literally just showed them your.
You're
Yeah,
underbelly,
yeah.
like,
Your
your soft
underbelly.
side, showing
Yeah,
your
like
soft
showing
side.
your
Oh,
soft
okay.
side.
I was like,
I didn't
thought
know
you
where, I didn't know what he
literally-
meant either. Don't worry
Yeah, I
about
was
it.
like, okay. So
I'm like,
you
who's
Like a
Like
dog
a
rolling
shirt
over and showing
She
your
didn't know
stomach.
you were
Yeah,
fat. Oh,
Yeah. That's how she found out.
That wasn't a joke. I didn't mean that.
There's
We
a-
gotta raise each other up. I'm
Yeah,
not-
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
There's a trend on like random reels right now, TikTok, fucking Instagram, whatever, where they do like a date night painting thing, right? And the only ones I've seen is where the girl takes her time and does like a decent drawing. They're not,
I did
not
see
artists.
this.
They're not artists by any means,
Yeah.
but does a decent drawing of the dude, right?
I did see this.
And then they show and they pan. The dude gives the picture to the woman, and it pans, and it's like showing, emphasizing double chins and fucking like underbites
Yeah.
and all kinds of shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's very
dude.
funny.
The reactions are fucking gold. It's one of my favorite like trends right now. Is fucking date night painting.
Do you know what I don't even do anymore? Like I'm record Maggie doesn't even know this. I just like I'm out going in the garage. She's reading a book. Like I've been recording, like I'm putting together like a new album, like an acoustic album, and like I don't even show her that shit. Like
Yeah.
not because I think she's gonna be like she won't like it, but it's like she's seen this fucking
Dog
Dog and
She
pony
knows
show.
who,
Like,
yeah, she knows who you are.
yeah.
Any girl I've dated, I don't even show her anything that I do because it's just like, all right, you've already agreed to this.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's no, I'm not trying to impress you.
Plus, I also know it's not gonna get me laid any more than I'm getting laid. So it's like doesn't.
and
It's like
if I really tried, you'd break up with me. So I'm done.
When you
Hence
start
the
when you
picture.
start peppering that in is when you're like ready for commitment and you're like, can she handle how fucked up I am?
that is it, dude.
Yeah.
That is it. You've talked about it. Was the mixtape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of trends, I had this thought earlier, dude. Like, one of the trends on Instagram now, are, like inspirational dudes. You know what gets me is when it's a fake podcast.
Is that
Like
a
when
thing?
it's a dude, yeah, when it's a dude like giving this long soliloquy.
Oh, but he's just
about
sitting in a
life
chair
and
with, like, a
stuff,
mic
and
there?
he's sitting in the chair with the mic, and you're going, "This isn't an actual pod. Like, there's no podcast attached
He's
to
just
this."
doing
Yeah.
a
He
real.
filmed it, and you can tell he's like
I
acting.
haven't seen it. I haven't seen
It's
it.
I get those all the time because I used
Well,
to
because
get.
you follow that car salesman.
Well,
Andy Elliott. We
Yeah,
haven't
he
even got there
floods.
yet.
Andy Elliott floods your fucking.
Oh,
algorithm.
dude.
I try to. You send it to me, and I'm almost.
You
like,
have to click
I'm
hide,
like, should I? Yeah, should I fucking even watch this? Because I don't want Andy Elliott constantly in my fucking feed.
Me and Bill do.
Oh yeah, I send it to you now. I don't even send it to Fitzy. 'cause-
He's like, if you're not fucking twice a day, you're a fat pussy. And
No,
I'm
and
like,
if you jack off, it's bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
He's very much against jacking off.
Yeah,
Jesus
he was
Christ,
all
dude.
this just for people to give a reference. Andy Elliott's a guy on Instagram who's, I guess, a sales influencer. You'd say, right?
Yeah,
he's
a
ripped.
Jack car salesman.
Yeah, Jack Carr
but
salesman.
he doesn't like sell cars though. That's
no,
the crazy.
he sells
thing.
like sales programs.
Like I've never seen him like in a dealership.
yeah, and he also went to jail. For, no, he sold everybody else to not go to jail for a car
Yeah.
company that he was like doing the worst shit at, like
fraud?
making. Oh yeah, making
Yeah.
up fucking, totally making up like credit scores and all this shit.
But he'll just be like, "Yo, if like how many cars can you sell?" The guy's like, "I don't know, like 13." He's like,
All right,
"If I
take your shirt
kidnapped-"
off.
He's like, "If I kidnapped your family and threatened to kill them, how many cars could
Yeah.
you sell?" And the guy's like, "I don't know, fucking 16." It's like, you know what I mean?
He's like, all right, fuck that. Take your shirt off now.
Yeah, he's like, you're gross.
Like,
The guy
what the
fucking
fuck is
rules.
this guy?
But I
rules.
don't know if a guy like that, because I don't know if a guy that's that successful in that realm, if he knows, if he gets it or not. Because I don't think you can.
No,
be
I
that
think he believes his own bullshit.
You think so?
Yes.
Because I think he might just know that. Because I don't think anybody can be that ridiculous.
Because he's switched over his thing, which is like he's smarter than you think he is. Because
Yeah,
all
that's what I
the
think.
movie, one of my favorite movies, which was it's anyways, I've talked about this movie before. Steve Martin movie, plays a preacher, and the people find out he's a town to town preacher, and they find out that he's like actually like a fucking not the real deal. Like he was in jail and shit. And so he just comes out and hits the crowd with it. He's like, "Are you gonna trust a guy who's never touched the bottle or a guy who's been to the bottom of it?" Like, and came back.
rules.
And he and that's what Andy Elliott's doing now. Andy Elliott's like, I've had trouble in my life. I almost went to prison. He's like, and I bounced back from it. Like, so he's kind of eating it. Like, I mean, I think he's a psychopath.
Like him trying to eat the criticism is not really eating the criticism.
No.
Like he doesn't completely understand it. Like
No.
he's just like, yeah, I take it, but like also at the same time, like I use it as fuel. It's like, no, I don't think you get it. Like, no,
Yeah.
they're just making fun of you because they think you're gay. Like, you know what I mean? And you not like accepting it, be like, oh yeah, like this is ridiculous. Like that's not like you owning it is not really owning it.
Yeah.
So that leads me to believe that like he's actually all in on this, and he
Yeah.
thinks it's.
I think
but we're
he is.
talking about him.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
there's a
I'm
part
talking
of me
about him
that
because of you,
thinks
by
that
the way.
he
I never
might-
know about it was a few.
I
But
know,
dude,
he-
my algorithm's fucked, dude. It's just like it's gigantic tits. And then like really shitty like grilled cheese recipes, and then just Jack Carr salesman. And I get all of his minions. All of his minions are on my.
I'm on the
algorithm, too.
Macklin twins are on my
And
fucking
also,
shit.
I delete my Instagram. I do the post and go, so
Yeah.
I'll post and just get rid of it because I find myself just keep sliding down. Have you ever done that? Where you're going down like you're like 10 swipes deep and you just gotta like shake the cobwebs off and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Because it gets worse.
Yeah.
I talked about this last time. When
Yeah.
you start getting to the Michelle Obama's a dude stuff and you're like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
fuck, hold on. Hold on. Let me get this thing. And you gotta like literally shake it off.
By the way, I before we get to Danny, and I know like this is the way this episode's gonna go. But how do we feel about the Trump shit lately? By the way,
What's going on?
well,
Like I said, I
they're
delete
trying to-
I'm out of the loop on all of this shit.
Well, they're trying to say that the hush money trial, right, with that
Yeah.
Cohen guy.
Again, no. Stormy Daniels,
Yeah,
right?
She's back?
yeah, she's back.
Again, like, how many times
Yeah.
do they have to do the same trial with this dude?
It is like it's like the Gilligan's Island intro. That's what it is with politics, where it's just like it's like Trump and then Stormy Daniels, and they keep showing the different people, and I'm like, does this really matter? Like none of it.
I know,
Like,
it's
yeah.
fucking wild.
The funniest thing though is that I remember when she said her testimony originally, like years ago, that he ordered a pizza to the room and was like, "Wouldn't it be great if?" Or he told the guy on the phone he wanted to order a pizza and have little pizzas on it instead of pepperonis.
Yeah.
he's like, "Make them all little pizzas."
That fucking rules.
Yeah, and I'm like, "You couldn't
need
make that up. You tried."
He's the funniest guy of all time.
Yeah.
Because it's, and I've said this, I think I said this before on this podcast. Like, there's nothing, when I was doing the Trump impression, it's impossible to be funnier than
The actual dude.
Yeah,
The
than
shit he
what he's
actually
gonna
says,
say.
yeah.
Like, because what makes it so funny is that it's real.
Yeah.
It's like this guy's behind the Oval Office saying this, you know, and it's like for me to make fun of him, like I used to rip on SNL. I'm like, oh, they're doing it terrible. They have so much content. It's like, they don't really.
Yeah.
Because like anytime he gets up, I start laughing. It's
Yeah.
like before he starts
I
saying
forget who it was the other night that he called a huge loser. He's like, he just used his first name
Yeah.
and then his last name was like, it was like Steve Johnson, the huge loser.
Yeah.
Like,
And like when he first became president, I'm like, okay, this is gonna end. Like he's gonna stop calling out like D-list celebrity chefs, and he just kept the first week he was like going to Australia, and it's like, what has Australia ever done? And Australia's just sitting there like, we didn't fucking. He's just calling a bunch of pussies and stuff. I'm like, this is crazy.
We're gonna get Australia.
Is it we're gonna get Australia? They have too many wallabies.
We're not gonna pay too much either.
Yeah, we're not going to pay too much for the wallabies. And believe me, I can get wallabies for cheap. Like, it was just like that. And I was like, why are we beefing with Australia? But, like, that's what you get. He was calling out, like, celebrity Bobby Flay.
I didn't see that.
This was after he won the presidency. This was a week after, and he's still going at Bobby Flay. I'm like, what are we doing? It's crazy.
It is that clip that they put to like the beer drinking thing is unbelievable, but it's like, that did crack me up. Before it was a meme about like drinking beers, it's like, I guess I'm built different. He does the whole thing. He's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
people tell me, and it's like,
I didn't
how-
see that.
Oh,
He was
it's-
drinking a bit.
No. He's never drank. That's the other thing. He's a dude. He would. All right, you know
Oh,
what
can
I'd
I
like
bring
to see?
this up?
You know what I'd
I
like to see?
texted you guys this. Have you ever seen Trump laugh?
No.
Hey, you,
No.
you got more. You got that. That was it.
You get the smile. You
Yeah.
get the,
Yeah.
but that's it.
I would love to see him just tear Andy Elliott apart verbally, like in a face-to-face thing.
Yeah.
He would crush him.
What would,
It would-
what would he say to Andy Elliott?
He's just Andy Elliott. He's a fat car salesman, and then he'd be like, "No, I'm actually jacked." He'd show his ass, but he's fat, and then it'd be the end of the conversation. Like it's like he literally this like he argues like a really dumb like fourth grader.
And it just works.
and it works.
Yeah.
Like even I'm sitting on the couch being like, yeah, I don't know about Andy Elliott. Andy Elliott's actually fat now. Yeah, I don't know.
But then you just laugh because of the way he
Hey,
says
I'm not
it.
anti-Trump. I thought he was a decent president when he was in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I
right,
have
yeah.
nothing against Trump, but it's like it is very funny to see a guy go in there with like schoolyard mentality and just destroy. Like, dude, it was just like, all right, like he just gives somebody a nickname and it was over.
Yeah.
He called him Ron De Sanctimonious, and that was it.
It wasn't
and
even a
he
great
was
nickname
done.
either.
Yeah, he was done. It was like, all right, next, and bring out the next guy. And then, dude, it was crazy.
What did
He gives you a nickname, it's over.
And he's like, once
did
he
he-
calls you a huge loser, you're just done.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah.
What did he say to like Ted? I mean, he destroyed Ted Cruz.
He destroyed
The
everybody.
dog wife. It was the dog
Dog
wife.
wife. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Ted Cruz, like a week later, was like, I support Donald Trump. It was like,
It's like,
what?
dude, zero spine out of Ted Cruz.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, they just fucking completely tucked it. But that's politics.
Jed Bush.
That's
So
politicians.
that's what
They're
happens,
not
though,
real
because
dudes.
Ted Cruz, you ever see him in the baseball uniform? With
No.
his man pussy.
Oh, yeah, he looks
yeah.
like
You ever see
fucking.
that?
He looks like.
He should get shit on.
Yeah.
And that's what Trump was like bringing back, shitting on fucking losers like
Yeah.
That
that.
should have been shit on. Yeah, like that
Like
dude.
you can't
We
walk
got
out of your
rid
house
of
looking
bullying.
like that and expect not to get fucking
Yeah, like we
torn
got
down.
rid of bullying, and then like 10 years went by where bullying wasn't cool. And then just Trump just brought bullying back, and all these
Yeah,
dudes
with the
that
vengeance.
that like
It freaked a lot of people
Yeah,
out.
that benefited from 10 years of no bullying, were just like, I'm in a
Softer than
position
ever.
of power.
Yeah.
And then they just hit you back with that fourth grade slander, and
Yeah.
you're just like, what the fuck?
And you can't. You have,
You
you
have
do
nothing to
anything.
do. Yeah, you,
All right. I support him.
You weren't getting the reps growing up. Like
Right.
you weren't taking BP against fourth grade slander for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then you get in a position of power, somebody hits you with it, and you have no response.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Danny.
All right, we just went off the rails. By the way,
That's
fine.
I
That's
gotta
fine.
take a piss badly.
Go ahead. Go.
That's fine. Go. No,
No, I want to wait.
Actually,
wanna wait for
I'll read an ad after Fitzy goes.
that. Okay.
So, you know, couple dads here, right? I love my kids. There's nothing better than a not pregnancy test.
Jesus.
That's well. I'll tell you right now.
There is nothing better.
That is not just a low key thrill. That is a high.
That
end
is-
thrill.
Hey, I haven't got my period in over a week or whatever the case may be. It's like,
Like, Oof.
Ah.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm not pregnant. You're like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's
you know what I
go.
mean?
Grab a
Like,
bottle.
that's it. There's nothing better, dude.
There's nothing better.
I
Well,
mean-
there's nothing better than getting told you don't have STDs.
That's right.
I'll
That's
tell
right
you
there,
this.
too.
I'll tell you this story, dude. No, I'm not going to tell you this.
No, actually, no. Let's talk about that
I'll
for a
tell.
minute.
I'll tell you a story.
No,
All right.
but
I'll tell
I
you.
know you weren't going to stay for the Patreon, but you could save it for the Patreon if you want to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
but
It's
like
up to you. You can tell it right now if you want.
No, I'll save it for the Patreon.
America's listening.
I'll save it for the Patreon.
there is
I don't have STDs. Let's just
there is
clarify this.
there is listen though. So when you get checked for STDs, it doesn't happen overnight. It's
Yeah.
the longest like 2 fucking weeks of
Yeah.
your fucking life,
It's a
dude.
big sweat.
Yeah.
You're sitting
And
on
like you could be fine, but not knowing,
You don't know.
that's it.
And we live in an age where any sort of health issue that comes up, it's like you go online, it's cancer. Or
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
WebMD's the worst thing
You
ever.
can't look it up.
I was on my list, but we're already there, so I'm just gonna say it.
Sure.
It's not mine, but we'll just throw it around. That is one of the best low-key throws is when you're like, you think you have cancer of the mouth, but you have a canker. You know what I mean? You're like, it went away.
You get one fucking answer on the Reddit thread
Yeah.
that's like, all right, dude, I fucking right here. I have do you see this? These marks on my shoulders?
yeah.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Fucking brutal. So I have 3 stripes going down my shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This happened like 6 months ago. I had the same thing. These like long red stripes. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I go on Reddit, right? And I look it up, like red, like just slices down like the shoulder, whatever. And after you got through like 10 to 15 like gay sex jokes, I finally got to some dude that's like, yeah, that happens when you do, like I'm a personal trainer. That happens when you do hack squats. And I did hack squats the day before. I'm like, okay, when you do hack squats with the pad on your
Oh,
shoulders,
yeah.
for some fucking reason, it leaves like these like brutal like red streaks down the side of your shoulders. It's crazy.
Was the best thing you ever found on Reddit, though.
But that was like, I saw that. I go, okay, well, that makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
But I was completely convinced I was gay. I was completely convinced that I had gay sex prior to seeing it.
All right, Fitzy.
All right, so my first one is whenever someone cancels plans,
Let's go.
Just
Yeah.
the robbery
I've-
right there.
fire.
So
Pick
not when
one.
you
I
cancel
come out
plans.
firing.
It's when somebody else does it.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
I'm sitting there.
yeah.
I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm like,
I gotta go
oh,
out
I
tonight.
got an hour and a half. And then all of a sudden, like
Yeah.
45 minutes later, a text message comes in. Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. Oh, it's a shame. What a shame.
Yeah.
That's a
And I'm
great
just
one.
like,
fucking
fucking
awesome.
yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Because half of it is like, you don't want to do it yourself.
Because you commit to these
Yeah,
plans.
and you
right?
have integrity.
And a
you
lot
know.
of times it's like you're drunk or you're having fun and you're like, I'm committing to these plans. And then when it comes time to do it, you're like,
You want nothing to do with it.
fuck, I don't want
Dude,
to do
I
this.
make
Why did I
the
do
worst
this? Yeah.
life plans for myself that eventually come home to roost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck.
So before you give the ad read, just something to bank off of this, because this isn't going to be one of my top 5, but like, dude, there's no better feeling than calling into work.
Oh, good.
And
thing.
getting away with
No,
like,
because
getting it
the
over with?
anxiety of doing it, because I'm somebody that feels bad about doing it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do it. The second you call in and the person that you call into just goes, no, you're good.
yeah.
It's like you hang up and it's like,
Exhale.
you know, it's like the best. It's canceling plans on your end, but once you're done with it, it's like, I'm fucking thank God. And if nobody gives you any shit about it, they're like, yeah, it's fine, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. It's
the best.
Click, you know.
All right, you want to do it again?
I can draft.
Go ahead while I bring
my
this up.
second one.
Go
on
ahead,
you.
drive the
All
second
right.
one. Trying to look up fucking one of our sponsors. I see Dr. Seuss sexual assault.
All right, so here's my second one, right? You wake up, in your mind, you're like, fuck, I gotta start getting ready to go to work or go wherever, right? And then you look at the clock and you actually have 2 more hours left to sleep.
That's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that's a great one.
Fuck, Fitz. That's a
Yeah.
great,
great
one,
one.
dude.
You talking about right when you wake up.
Right when
Yeah.
you wake up,
So
you're
you're
like,
kinda
you're like,
disoriented?
fuck, I gotta get up, I gotta shower, I gotta do this. And then you look at the clock and you're like, holy
It's
shit, I don't
3:15.
have to be
Yeah,
up for
yeah,
another
that's
2
great.
hours.
Yeah,
You
it's
go
great.
back, you go back to bed.
It's the best. You know what
So
the
good.
worst is though? Like when you can't go back to sleep because it's like,
Yeah, so sometimes it's tough, and there's a meme out there that it's like me trying to stay sleepy
Yeah,
as I'm
yeah,
taking a
like
piss
closing
at 3
your-
in
I
the
do that all
morning.
the time.
Yeah, I do that all the
Yeah.
time, yeah.
yeah.
I don't have an issue going back to sleep for the most part.
Now I consciously
I
do
lead
that.
such a pious life that right when I hit
You
the
do.
pillow.
You seem like somebody who lives
Yeah,
a
my
pious life.
eyelids close and I'm out.
Fuck is pious.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I get nothing to worry about. I'm good.
Oh.
God with everything.
Yeah, with everybody.
Yeah.
He's
Must be,
eating-
must be
I'm
nice.
just cool.
Seriously.
Zero
I'm
worries.
I'm
Never heard
waking
of
up
that word
with,
in
As
my
a
life.
32-year-old single fucking.
I swear to God, it's not the booze that puts me out.
Yeah.
all right, Ben Franklin Print Company. By the way, the shirts are being made for the tournament.
Yep.
They're making
Fire.
koozies.
Fire
Yep,
design.
making koozies. Also, we're gonna have, we're not doing. We here's like I think we talked about this. We're doing the best quality shirts you can get for
Yep.
t-shirts because we didn't. This is the year we're figuring out how we do things, right?
Yep.
Next year it gets bigger. Every year it gets bigger. If we
Would
start
you-
off with a bang, what do you expect the next
Yeah,
year?
we're just starting.
So, anyways, Ben Franklin Print Company, you get 10% off. You mentioned that you're a corker. 978-624-7341. You want them to wrap your fucking truck? They'll wrap your fucking truck.
Yep.
All right? You got a business, right? Just made me think of something. 978-624-7341. BenFranklinPrintCo.com. Talk to Joe. They'll do your shirts. They'll wrap your truck, whatever, everything. By the way, remember I was telling that story with the pest control kid and I told him to piss off? Fucking Crymire reached out to me. He's like, dude,
Oh yeah, he does that.
he's like, let me know if the wasps come back. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always forget shit like that.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry,
whatever.
sorry, sorry, Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Anyways,
he does that. That's his
Yeah.
shit.
I do have to give a quick shout out real quick. You just said Matt. Shout out to Matt West. Matt West reached out to me midweek after I put the thing out there. I said, if you want to sponsor whatever, Matt West reached out and sponsored Shay for the thing.
Nice.
Yeah, Matt.
If there's
Matt
a,
West is a dog.
if
Yeah,
there's a
he is.
few
He's
more
awesome.
anonymous people, I apologize. I just didn't know. But Matt reached out. He donated, and fucking, we love that guy.
Yeah. Best pest control. Matt Crymire.
Are you writing down?
I'm going to
picks?
listen to it afterwards. I'll put it up.
Okay.
All right, you're up.
Oh, you went back to back. That's right.
Yeah, I did back to back.
All right. We know my love for this place, right? We know my love, and this is the reason for it. Not only do they make great food, but the mere fact that Taco Bell lets you get as much sauce as you fucking want.
I think this has been on your list for like 3 different things.
They just allow you to get as much sauce. They don't care. So it's very known that it's the only food app that I have. But they literally say, like, how much sauce do you want? And I'll put 17 on there, right? And they put 17, and then I go to walk out, and the thing's right there anyway. And I grab 17 more. It's just the fucking greatest little thank you for coming to our establishment.
Everybody
Do they
has
charge
taco.
No.
No extra charge.
No charge, bro.
What do you go with? Like
I'm a
hot?
I can't do hot sauce anymore. So like mild's like the most I do.
Yeah.
I used to do Diablo by the pack and just fucking shove it down my throat, no homo. But no diddy. But milds is what I can do. But I have loads of it in my
Do
house.
they still call
Dude,
it?
everybody
Picante?
has like 5 or 6 of
They,
those
so
packets in
Picante,
their
no,
crisper
Picante was
drawer.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It wasn't.
Picante's
I
the-
thought it was Taco Bell.
Picante is like, we talked about this before. McDonald's breakfast is gas.
Yeah.
But picante sauce on a sausage, egg, and cheese, ooh,
Dude,
baby.
I'm telling you right now, I think we've talked about it. We've definitely talked about this, but I would just say real quick, I think if you were saying I could only have one fast food meal ever again, it would be McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, you love it.
It's fucking
See,
insane.
I think
And I don't even really have breakfast that
I've
much.
said this on multiple occasions. The Chris sandwich, the sausage, egg, and cheese Chris sandwich at Burger King. I know this is going to be controversial. That's my that's my death row meal.
I don't think I've ever
That's
seen
death
Pittsburgh-
row?
That's my death row meal.
Really?
A sausage, egg, and cheese Chris sandwich, and you know what's funny is like you can get one of them for like $3.80, and you get 2 of them for like $4.
Yeah.
Because I think they're just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So it's like
wild.
there's like a couple.
They
people
know
out
you're
there-
coming. They're just, we'll give
they
you
know
2
I'm
for 4.
coming.
There was a day, I'd say probably a year and a half ago, where I was like, oh, I want Burger King breakfast. For whatever reason, I was like, I want Burger King breakfast. I went and got Burger King breakfast, and I was so disappointed. It was disgusting.
made you
and I
want
got
it,
it. 'cause
though?
I don't know what it was. Like, I think I was remembering like French toast sticks from like the 90s.
You know
or
what it
something
is?
Like
I,
that. Yeah.
I drove to New York one time for work last few years, and I got it, and I threw it out the window.
Yeah.
And then I drove to McDonald's and ate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. McDonald's is fucking undefeated for breakfast.
I can't. I think it's too basic to me. I don't know. It just feels too basic. It just feels like just any other McDonald's meal. I know it's a crazy take.
I don't go
just
to I don't go to McDonald's for anything else. For myself.
Yeah, see, like to me, it's like I just feel like
Wait, what?
I don't go
For lunch
to
or anything.
McDonald's for lunch or dinner. I never buy anything from McDonald's. The only time I go to McDonald's is for breakfast.
It's a little crazy, no?
We go for the kids, and I might steal a chicken nugget or two.
Yeah.
McNugget.
What do you think about the McNuggets there?
Love them.
You like the McNuggets?
Love them.
Yeah.
I think they don't do anything for me.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Nothing.
Me and Brendan got
It tastes like
100 nuggets from
I ate
Wendy's.
the shit out of those.
Those are from Wendy's.
Yeah, we got fucking Uber Eats, me, you, Maggie.
If I
and-
could get,
Listen.
we talked about this
I know.
multiple times.
I know.
Yeah.
If I could get like 50 chicken nuggets on a drunk night, I would just be in heaven.
You got to do that on the podcast. You guys got to get like one day where you just get 50, order 50 nuggets, and you have to kill it within the hour.
I mean,
He
what
would
am-
do that in 2 seconds.
What am I going to do with the other hour and 20 minutes?
That's a good point. Yeah.
You know what cracks me up is that my son now, like, he's in high school, and every fucking he asks us to pick him up all the time. And then he's like, "Pick me up a Liberty Bell," and I'm like, "All right." And it's like, I'm like, "Oh, it's Monday," because they all know that it's $6 chicken parm night at Liberty Bell, so you get like pasta and chicken parm, like and like
For $6.
for $6.
That's a
Fucking no
Shout
brainer,
out
right?
them. Yeah.
That could
Yeah.
be terrible, and it's still worth it.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go one now. I know Joe bets a little bit sports, right? You're not a sports betting man yourself.
Pools and shit, but yeah. I'm
Yeah, but not like that.
Right.
Fitzy, you bet a little bit.
Fire in some parlays.
Violence of parlays.
You're pretty
I
good.
have to go up and I have to step away from the ring at times. All right, let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one of my favorite things. It doesn't happen often. It's probably only happened to me 3 or 4 times in my life, and I bet a shitload of sports.
Yeah.
When you go to put in a bet, and then you realize you didn't get it in on time, and the bet loses.
Yeah.
It's like you just fucking skated, dude. It's the best. It's like it's better than winning the bet. Like, because you're like, oh, that was like that's a true degenerate gamble is like smiling moment. It's like, oh, fuck.
In the reverse of that is putting in a bet that you don't remember putting in and waking up the next day and seeing that it hit. I've
Yes.
done that a few in college football.
Yes.
Where it's like you wake up, you're like, why is there like
The
fucking
worst.
200
Now I'll tell you what
extra
the worst side of that is the one that like you're sitting around, your shit face, you're firing in bets on like something like, you know, the basketball tournament or something like that where there's shit going off everywhere. And then you're like, oh, I got fucking Temple. And then like you look at your thing, and you're like, oh, I took Kansas, and you thought you won, but now you're down a full swing of like 200 instead of up 100. You know what I mean?
Actually, one of the best stories ever. As far they should make a
Oh, the
Netflix.
Mount St. Mary's?
Netflix should make a fucking
yeah.
30 for 30 or whatever. 30 for 30 should make a documentary on you and Bobby Foy.
That story was before Joe's time. Yeah, so I went up to it was right when Encore's betting window opened up. So my buddy's like bets a lot. He's a heavy-handed better. So he was like, dude, St. Mary's all in tonight, all in, all in. So I'm like, shit-faced. I'm like, all right, fine. So I go to the window. I'm like, hey, can I get St. Mary's? We go in, they're like, and I'm like, he texts me in the morning. He's like, St. Mary's for the fucking dub. And I'm like, sick. I got a $500 ticket in my fucking pocket. I never bet like that on a sports game. Something like that. It was over $300. And I look at my ticket, and it's for that night that I woke up on from Mount St. Mary's. Right? Not St. Mary's, the college everybody knows, from Mount St. Mary's. So I'm like, I guess I'm watching the Mount St. Mary's game tonight.
Yeah.
Mount St. Mary's covers. They're always getting like 26. And then I went on an epic like 12-game close rate. Like me and
Riding-
Bobby
yeah,
Foyle.
riding
Everybody
Mount
was
St.
riding
Mary's.
Mount St. Mary's. Because this idiot, like, and there was like, I'll give you St. Mary's. It's fucking Mount
Rookie
St.
at the
Mary's.
window.
Yeah. All right, you're up, Joe.
Am I up? Oh shoot.
You're gonna double Taylor.
I'm gonna go with a nostalgic one, dude. So I said this. I texted you guys. I'm like, I got a few nostalgic calls on this one. So this was back in the day when you were a kid. One of the biggest rushes of all time, dude. Your parents agreeing to the sleepover
yes.
was one of the greatest because it was a 2-part thing, right? So you have to convince the people that you were staying at
To let you sleep.
to let you sleep over. And then they would give you the confirmation, it's fine with me. We get to call your parents. And it's like, yo, my parents haven't had sex in 3 weeks. They're going to say yes. And
Yeah.
you have that conversation, right? And then the second you got confirmation, you're like, dude, it's sour cream and onion Lay's chips in fucking Star Wars video
best.
games for the next 3 hours. Dude, it was the greatest thing.
It
of all
was the
time.
best. I agree with you. I agree with you.
It was
And
crazy.
I was lucky because like my best friend growing up, R.I.P. Jafe, him and my dad were friends. So like I would sleep over there. Like it was like every weekend either he was at my house or I was there. But he had the better video games and shit.
Yeah.
So like I always wanted to be there. Like he had every wrestling figure, every fucking thing that you wanted to play with was there.
Yeah.
My house, it was like, I had Nintendo, but I only had like 3 games. This kid had like any shit game that came out, they just bought it for him.
And
like,
also,
whatever it was.
dude, I didn't grow up like poor by any means.
No,
but
no,
my,
no, not at
my
all.
parents would never get like the name brand stuff. So like my friends would come over and we joke like we didn't have Doritos, they called them Porritos. And then we had Fag Newtons instead of Fig Newtons. And then we also had this is my buddy.
I think we
saying
may
it.
have discussed
this.
this
was in the '90s. So
This might have been on
said-
Patreon at some point.
And then there was one. Oh yeah, we had unsalted saltines. So we had all fake stuff.
Yeah.
And like my mom's like, you want Doritos? That's the worst thing you can do as a parent, to be like, you guys want Doritos, and then bring out the fucking Porritos, which is like the nacho cheese flavored tortilla chips,
Yeah.
which is on the back, and then bring those down. And all my friends are like, oh Jesus Christ.
Little stale.
Fucking
parents
stale.
paid way too many
They were
taxes.
always
Like,
stale.
Yeah, always stale.
The Porritos were
Always
stale.
stale.
Yeah. Porritos was a good one.
What
For
were
my, so for my 9-year-old friends to come up with that, I'm like,
What
that's
were
pretty
the fake Oreos? Hydroxys.
Hydrox.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
they
yeah.
Not
had-
hydroxys.
good. You know what was good? The Trader Joe's ones were like the
Hydroxys.
I forget what those were called, but it was like Parados or some type of shit. Like we never had the actual brand, but I would go to my cousin's place and he had all that stuff, and it was like next level. Like,
Yeah.
you get jacked up to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was easy for me to convince I grew up, Shel Silverstein's son was my best friend. So when I used to be like, can I sleep over? He was like, you sure can, pal. Wicked creepy like that. So it was, there
That's
was
awesome.
limited convincing going
He
on.
rules.
Yeah, he
Like, you
rules.
want to let me fucking
Shel
draw this
rules.
book?
He's like, you want to go watch where the wild things are?
You got molested with a sidewalk end.
That was great.
All right, you're back to back, by the way.
Back to back. All right, what else do I got here? All right, so I have. Oh, all right. So when you're in charge of the music, right, in any capacity whatsoever, you're playing it through like your car, or you're playing in the aux cord.
Yep.
When you're playing music and somebody turns and he goes, "Yeah, what song is this?" It's the best feeling of all time, because then you get to be like, "Listen, I found this song," and you get to explain how you found the song. And everything.
Feel
It's
like Kanye,
it's
you're
really-
like, "Oh, you ain't up on
yeah,
this?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
basically it's your song at that point.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, basically, I made
Basically,
this
I wrote
song, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the best feeling of all time.
I agree with you.
That's the whole reason you take the aux cord.
Yeah.
Is to prove to somebody else I have good taste.
To be
in
like,
music.
what song is this?
Yeah, and
you
you're
ju-
consciously playing music that you think that the person around you hasn't heard.
Yeah, and you know what makes me hate a person is like if I'm like, say it was like you have a few of your friends, you're doing that, and then one person comes in, you don't know them that great, they're like, this song sucks.
It's the
I'm like,
worst
I
thing,
hope
yeah.
you obviously have no taste.
But that's
like, you're
part
a
of it.
zero.
That's the risk you take by playing some music.
yeah, and that also
could
tells you a
just-
lot with that person.
I mean, you know what the
Because I would never be like, this song sucks.
Dude, I was once
No,
at a
me
party.
neither.
I was
Yep.
at a house party in college, dude. And I was just playing music, right? And I had like 5 or 6 tunes just in the rotation. Somebody was like, "Yo, this is awesome," and I was like, "Yeah, dude." And I looked down, and I was just playing the 2004 Madden soundtrack. I forgot I did it.
is it absolutely gas though?
It's fucking awesome. It's like Yellow Card and like fucking Outcast and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like yeah.
Every Tony Hawk.
Snappy Roots, Tony
Dude,
Hawk's
Tony
Hawk
Hawk's
was
was
sick.
nasty, bro.
Every Tony Hawk game was fire.
Dude, when
Well,
TNT would come on, I'd be like
Yeah.
on the skate ramp. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, their first soundtrack was so good that it became a thing
It had
to
to,
get
yeah, they
on
had
to
to-
the
yeah.
Tony
they
Hawk
had to keep doing
soundtrack.
it, yeah.
Like it wasn't like a
Dude, Tony Hawk's soundtrack was nasty.
Nappy Roots
So
are great.
good.
I just put one of our stories to Nappy Roots.
yeah. The whole damn world has
This is.
changed.
I'm gonna put this low key thrill file it under the same thing as like the free beer, but on steroids. Which is, this doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Usually, when somebody offers you free tickets to a game, it's something you absolutely don't want to go to, right?
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to go to the Red Sox tonight? No, I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever. It's a Tuesday. I put it out. A few of my buddies have Patriots tickets. I was like, hey, I'd rather buy them off you. You know what I mean? Than like pay a scalper if you guys will try, because they'll try to unload games. And one of the guys who actually has like corporate tickets and they're like in the fucking box was like, you can take them, take the pocket pass. I'm good. And I was like, this is the best thing that anybody's ever done. Like for
Dude,
me.
and by the
Ever.
way, chicks
had-
chicks experience that all the time.
All the time.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
we,
the time.
we get
Shit.
left out in the dust.
Dude, girls, every girl I know will just be like just taking pictures at like a Red Sox game or something. And it's like, how'd you get the tickets? Like, they just gave it to me.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck did that happen? You don't even care about this boy. My sister will just be like at like game 7. Like, oh no, my boss gave her to me. It's like, what? The hell did that happen?
That, you know what annoys me more than that is that like when Billy Strings was here he opened that Roadrunner place. He was the first one to play there, and I'm like, I had tickets. Then Maggie got COVID that night, and I'm like, this is back when COVID was something to be considered. Well, just you had to watch the kids. So I'm like, all right, no, fuck it, I won't. I'm not picking this fight. I've already seen the guy 3 times, so I'm not gonna get into this fight. So I'm like, I'll stay home. And actually, it was kind of a nice excuse. I kind of didn't feel like going in. But then I saw like this woman who's like lives in Melrose. Like I think her fucking brother like owns the place or something. And she's like Billy Strings. Like she could give a fuck about Billy Strings. You know what I mean? I'm like, you fucking
She
loser.
had to make it known.
Yeah,
though?
100%. Like had to like make it fucking known.
That goes right up your ass.
Oh, I
because
fucking
you're like
hate
a true fan.
Yeah.
and she's
fucking
just like
posts
fucking
this dickhead everywhere in the fucking place, dude.
You wonder, I'm like, who's at this game? And it's like, it's just every girl you know. They got free tickets. Yeah, for free.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had basically the same thing, but it was just free shit on my
Yeah.
list. Anytime I get free
I mean,
shit,
I
it could be
definitely have free shit on here.
yeah, it could be a sticker.
You
And
already
I'm just
did
like
free
yes.
Taco
Dude,
Bell.
yeah, this-
sauces.
Every
First
dude
off,
over
free's
the age
amazing.
of 40, like their entire wardrobe is just like free T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Like 1995, like Cape Cod Road Race T-shirts. You know, just like stuff like that. That's all they have.
All right, you're up.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck meter maids, right? You go to a fucking a meter maid. You're at your restricted parking or whatever, but you don't get a ticket. Great fucking time.
It
nice,
is. It
yeah.
is.
Perfect example. Dot Tavern a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
I literally parked, went over to Ginty, and I go, "Hey, what are the chances I'm going to get a ticket at 9:00 at night?" And he goes, "You never know." And I'm like, "Fuck, dude." But I was like, "But I'm already here."
They're finishing their rounds.
I go, I'm already here.
Yeah.
I'm not moving. I walked out of there 11:30, expecting a ticket, got nothing. Literally no one around me, and I just gave myself a fist bump. It was the fucking best. Dude. Fuck it. Not getting a ticket is the best when you're probably supposed to.
It's wild that you picked this right now
What?
because my next pick is basically the same thing.
What do you got?
What is it?
I break a traffic law,
Yep.
like run a yellow red,
Yeah.
right? And I look up in the rear view and there's no blues in sight.
Yeah.
I'm always like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
dude.
I drive in haste.
I
I
seen
hate
it.
wasted time. Yeah, you see,
Yeah,
I've cut you off.
Cut me off.
Yeah.
In like
We're
North Andover, like a
Andover.
suburban street.
Yeah, yeah. And Brendan's like, you fucking dickhead. And Tommy's like, look at the sticker.
It's fucking
He's
Fitzy.
like, oh, it's Fitzy. But I drive in haste
Often.
almost all the time.
Yeah.
Because I hate like wasted time.
Yeah.
I don't like wasting time, you know?
Yeah.
And I run a yellow red.
Yellowish.
Yellow red light, you know? Or I'll fucking take a left on red.
As long,
And if I look up and there's no one behind me, there's no stadies, there's no blue lights, I'm like, fuck yeah.
it's a good
I
day.
did that today. I never do that. I drive like a grandmother, dude. I was coming off the highway or a red light or whatever, and there's a right away, dude. I pulled out right, and I was like staring behind me or whatever. I'm just waiting. Another good one is like when somebody throws on the lights behind you, right, and they just drive by.
Oh, it's,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's like
amazing.
that's
fuck
a
yeah.
great one.
Yeah.
the opposite of that, obviously, is when you realize it's you.
It's you, yeah.
Yeah.
You're hoping.
Yeah,
You're
you're like,
it's not me. I didn't do shit, officer.
They go right past you. It's the best.
Danny, you back up.
No, I got two.
Oh, wait, you got two. Sorry, my bad.
So that was my, that was that one.
Hold on, while you do that,
Okay.
Bella's roast beef. Speaking of Bella's, 1211 Osgood Street. By the way, do you see that kid ate that fucking thing?
He did.
So it's the
by
professor,
himself.
the super, the large, the junior.
On top of each other like a fucking
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
That kid did the beef beano.
Okay,
Already.
yeah. Yeah, so he's like an eater guy.
He's an
yeah,
eater.
yeah. But regardless, they have the best roast beef in the place. By the way, our guy Travis, who I don't think listens to this, but Travis, he's a boxer.
Yep.
I was with him Thursday.
He recently did a beefs review on Bella's. Was like, that's the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. Like, and that kid's eating a lot of fucking beefs in his day.
He's no rookie.
So Bella's roast beef, 121 Osgood Street. Get it while you can. By the way, Ferg Fest, real quick, we are going to be giving out some tickets. That's coming up June 2nd.
June 2nd.
Just go to Ferg's Instagram, scroll past his big head, and then you'll get to like a thing with where it's like, you know, they'll give you a little like QR code that you can scan for that. And if you need to find out how to get the tickets, we'll help you get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, $25 each.
And we're still
We're all
giving
gonna be
away.
there.
We're giving away tickets.
We're giving away tickets.
What was the competition for that?
I can't remember.
Can't either.
Mohan just texted all of us and said, "Holy shit, someone just ate the family tree."
Oh yeah.
From
Exact
Bella's.
exact time, right?
Yeah, literally just now he just texted.
Yeah,
us.
that was insane. All right, go ahead.
So, all right, so it's Monday morning. You had a weekend full of terrible food and drinks, and you go to take your first shit, and you're expecting a never-ending wiper, and the TP is clean after that first swipe. That's a huge dub in my book.
Now you know I'm not the biggest bathroom humor guy. I mean, I'm just not.
Yeah.
I knew that was something that came to my mind, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be the one who says it.
It's so
And that's
nice.
why you're a better man than me, because I will steal the fuck out of your shit.
But that could, I mean, that's a great answer.
It is.
All of us were like,
It's a remarkable moment when it
you
happened.
could see everybody was resistant to saying
Yeah.
because you don't want to be nailed as a toilet humor guy. But
I
it's like,
do,
no,
Joe,
it's
it's life.
fucking great. Yeah,
What we
that's-
talk about on this show, Joe,
yeah,
is real life.
it's what it is. I mean,
He's a
it's
toilet
good.
humor
It's
guy,
awesome.
huh?
Yeah.
It's like when-
Dude, Monday mornings, it's usually like half a roll for me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it depends on what you
a
do.
roll.
And you know what? Like, even if you eat healthy, it's worse.
I don't.
Dude, I went vegan for a month. My God.
Yeah, I
It was
don't.
crazy. Yeah.
If you start on salads, that first couple days is like,
Oh,
holy
dude.
shit.
Well, dude, it
yeah,
takes
it's like
a-
fucking,
It takes
it's like
longer to
cannon fire.
digest. Like, so if you, like, it takes longer to digest vegetables and stuff, dude. So you're, like, literally, you don't shit for, like, a day.
No,
Yes.
no, I do the opposite.
It's like a
No.
day. And
See,
then
here
all
we go
of
with
a
the
sudden
fucking
it's
toilet
like
humor.
fucking-
I said I want to be involved.
I know.
Yeah.
And Josh isn't even here.
Yeah, I know.
You have a coffee and it's just like, all right, everybody out. It's like,
All right, let's get off of this. Danny, you're up.
real quick though, like I barely even chimed in with that, but I don't know. Do you guys know like if there's like a single thing of toilet paper on top of the roll, that means that like you got a clean wipe. So
Wait,
like
what?
you know how you
That's
say-
like code?
it's kind of like a little inside humor. Like now you got to deal with this. So like you wipe your ass, you get nothing. You take a piece of toilet paper and you
And
put
lay it over?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So like if
really?
you're in like a porta potty and you see that, don't touch it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
This is.
I didn't
I'm
know
sick
that.
to my stomach.
I know.
I don't know how many people know that.
I don't know
I
that.
mean, I've never seen it. I probably would. I'm so distrusting that I wouldn't touch that anyways.
Right.
I'd be like,
But now you're gonna see it now, and you're gonna be like,
No, I'll
"Fuck
see it
it,
the
I mean, I
next
don't
time
think
I
it-
go into
Yeah.
a public restroom. I guarantee that's how
Just
it
like when the
works.
guy taps his toe next
In
to your
fucking-
Yeah,
stall.
yeah,
You
and,
fucking
and
reach down.
Joe's gonna use it anyway.
Yeah, and then you just blow the guy next. All right, anyway.
All right, you're up, Danny.
I'm up."
Is this 4 for you?
This is for yeah.
I did 4. Yeah,
So it needs to come around one more time.
one more time.
All right.
He's got 2.
So, how about you're on an airplane, and the stewardess or whatever they call them, flight attendants nowadays,
Yep.
they decide that this next one's on them, and they give you the nip. They don't charge you.
Yep.
I think it's a very low
It's a power
key.
move. It's like a bartender does the same thing
It's
for
a-
you. You feel really good about yourself.
Yeah. So like we
It's like somebody saying the music's great.
we like so like free drinks. I feel like that's off the table to begin with. But when you're in the airplane and you don't know this person at all, and they get your vibe that you're a cool fucking person, that means the world.
Well, I gotta say,
And that should happen more often.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're basically as a stewardess or a steward. What's the male version?
Steward O.
yeah.
But
You're
like,
right.
you have the power to give a solid at any point. It's
Right.
not like your livelihood is contingent on tips or anything.
Right.
no.
You just have the power to be like, I'm the man
Yeah.
at any point.
So like when you even call a flight attendant, right, and they sometimes they act like it's the most inconvenient thing on earth.
Crazy.
It's like we're all in the same bathroom. You
Yeah.
know, it's just how about you just help me out a little bit?
We're in a metal
I want
tube right now.
I want some Terra Blue chips if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Yeah.
You know,
Can you throw me an extra bag of garden salsa sun chips? It's like you're like it's the end of the world.
The garden salsa sun chips, which I ordered on my last
Gasoline.
flight,
Fucking money.
so good.
but
So
the
good.
package they give you is approximately the
It's-
size of like
it's this
it's
big.
4 chips.
it's like 2 fingers of Jack Daniels, like but chips.
It's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
It's insane.
I think there's a separate one for the flights. Because, like, if you were handing those out at, like, a kid's party, they'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, even less amount of chips in a bag.
You can't even get like they're almost like fuck. This one doesn't fit a whole chip.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a specific type. I think they're, like, they have to be airplane bags.
yeah, yeah.
Like, there has to be a
100%.
specific-
Oh yeah.
You can't find
I was
those
like,
in
I
a
remember I
convenience
looked at
store.
I'm like, looked at Maggie. I'm like, fuck is this?
Wouldn't it be
Like,
funny if
4
they
chips in it.
separated by the amount of hours it took to get to your destination? Like, they had, like, 2-hour bags and 4-hour bags and 6-hour
I feel like they
bags.
do that.
I
Like,
bet
that's
you
what
they
it
do.
feels
I
like.
feel like
Oh,
they
so
do
they
that.
do. All right. This one's gonna hit home. Fitzy, I know you're gonna like this one. I think you boys will like it. I think the people at home will like it. Now, okay. When you go out, you decide to tip the libations with your friends, right? Get after it a little bit. You wake up in the morning, it's a work day. You open your eyes, and you're like, I'm not hungover. And it's like,
Yes.
and it doesn't happen often, right? I mean, like, I'm saying, like, I can get up and deal with whatever I need to deal with.
Answer the bell.
But I'm saying, like, but when you come out clean, like, it's like just a miracle. Like, and it happens, a few times a year, depending on how much you drink.
It's on my list.
It's
was
a
on my
fucking
list.
unbelievable
Yeah.
feeling. You're like, fuck, I feel great. And then the worst part is, you'll go around, like, you'll be at like a softball game, and I'll like see Josh, and I'll be like, dude, I feel awesome. And it's like dick move, but like I want everybody to know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
look at what I just did. I'm a superhero. You know what I mean?
You need people to know how good you feel.
Yeah.
This was
Which,
on my
when
list.
I've done dry January before.
Because it's the same thing you do if you feel like shit. You want everybody to know
Yeah.
how shitty
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think like anybody, like they always say like guys are like the worst to be in having a cold.
Oh, yeah.
My mother, like nobody's ever like,
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
it's a point where it's just like a joke, like where like my mother will get sick and she'll be like, huh, it's the sickest I've ever been in my life. Entire life. Every time I'm like, Jesus, you're just getting sicker and sicker every year that goes by. You know what I mean?
I will say men are bigger bitches when it comes to that.
100%.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Like I'll tell if I'm feeling sick, it's the first
Just leave me
point
alone.
of conversation
Yeah.
with everybody.
Yep.
So
I
yo,
was-
by the way, I don't feel great today. It's like, oh, who gives a shit, dude?
I was at Evan's house Saturday.
Yeah.
Shout out, Evan. Great communion you threw. Shout out, Jesus.
Jesus
So,
rules.
so
Fake.
we went there and we had a softball game early. So we showed up to the party late.
Yeah.
I got absolutely hammered at Evan's house for his son's communion. Right? Like
In
a
honor
like
of-
a fucking gentleman.
Yeah, you
I
have
said I walked in and I said, "Hey, congratulations on doing what you did. I'm about to crush beers."
Yeah, you have to.
And
For Jesus.
yeah, his son was like, do you? And and so it got to the point they were feeding me doctor shots.
That's bad.
So is that good for me?
Nope.
No.
Does anyone think that's a good idea?
No chance.
No
No.
one thinks
Was it
that's
ice
a good
cold,
idea.
though?
Ice cold, yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, these are the
Sorry,
people.
I actually brought a sleeve because I know how much they love doctor shots. Right?
You brought sleep for you.
What a giver.
And then you blame them for
So
Fitzy pulls out a sleeve of Oreos and a sleeve of fucking doctor
yeah,
shots.
and crushed them both so fast. And the next morning, I woke up and it was the exact opposite of your draft pick.
Yep.
I felt horrible, terrible.
Yep.
And then we had to go to Little League.
It's the worst when your eyes aren't working
yeah,
correctly and like you can't
So I
focus.
show up to Little League.
Sunglasses on.
And everyone that was there, I'm coaching.
Yeah.
I'm coaching. The
I was
team.
about to ask him, like, you're definitely coach.
Yeah.
Yes, I coach.
yeah.
And everyone that was there at the party, their kids are on my team.
So they know.
So yeah, I walk up and I'm like, "How's it going?" And they're like, "Not good." And I'm like, "Yeah, me neither. Let's get through this 2 hours together. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Man up and
You guys
fucking
win?
do it."
Yeah.
Or is it a tie?
It actually ended up being a tie.
course it does.
Because we had we lost that game. We lost that game.
You know
and
what, though?
The reason
That's-
we lost that
You know
game
what, though? That's fine.
is because honestly, I don't remember. No, just kidding. We lost. And the reason why we lost is because a lot of those leagues will let you go in the 6th inning,
Yeah.
score as much as you can.
Yeah.
This league is not like that. You only get a 5-run limit.
Gotcha.
So we were down by more than 5, and no matter we still scored 5 in that inning, and we lost anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
That might be my goal in life to become a
Professional Little League coach.
yeah, well, just a coach in general.
Yeah.
I mean, kids look up to you,
Oh yeah.
literally, physically. You know,
My favorite coach was
Like it-
Shel Silverstein.
All right, Joe, you back up, right?
I got one. So I was gonna cut in. I gotta stop cutting in on people. But when you were talking about the flights, I got another one. When you wake up to somebody like hitting your shoulder and being like, "Yo, we're here."
Oh, it's a very good one.
best
It
thing
never
ever.
happens to me, but it's unbelievable. It
That's
does.
It's the
great.
best thing when you wake up and like, "Dude, we're here."
It doesn't matter if it's a car or if it's a train. It doesn't matter.
Car, plane. If you pass out and you wake up, you missed a bunch of bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
awesome.
happened. That happened to me in when we were in Chicago. Well, like when we went to go back to the flight, and I was I'm probably the smallest out of the 5 people that were in Chicago. And we go into the airport, and I'm like, I'm knocked out. And then the next thing you know, it's like, hey, we're here. And I'm like,
You just missed
yeah.
the worst part of the
2
week.
hours, bro. You know what I
You
mean?
just
Like,
you doinked
I don't
out
think
of
I've
the
ever
worst
had that
part.
happen.
What?
Fall asleep through it and wake up to someone tapping
Like the
me
worst
awake.
part of it, yeah.
Oh, I have. It's great. It's usually when I'm like, I haven't slept for a couple days. Like I
yeah.
was.
No,
When you
we
were a
definitely
kid, it
didn't
was
sleep.
every long car ride ever.
Yeah.
Dude, my father, I tell this to my kids all the time. Like once I started being able to sit in the front seat and like then we go on long car rides, I'm like a daydreamer by trade. And like I would be like, I would be going to like Yukon to visit my sister. And I'd just be like, I'm thinking of like fucking, Shel Silverstein sleepovers. And all of a sudden my father would be like, he would slam the shit out of my chest. He'd go, ah! And like just fucking, and I used to be like, dude, when you get old, I go, I'm going to sit in there and I'm going to step on that fucking tube. Like
Yeah,
when
I'm
it's
gonna
like going into you.
induce a heart attack.
Yeah.
TA.
That's a great one. It's also, and this never happens to me because I can't sleep on flights, but I was so done at the end of the last time I was in Vegas that like I had the red eye. I fell asleep before it took off and I woke up when it hit the ground.
That's
Logan.
gold.
It was
awesome.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's the
That
best
was-
feeling of
the
all
only
time.
way it's possible for me is to be that dehydrated for that many days.
Because
like
the whole
that.
thing you're saying the last day is like, dude, I'm dreading this flight,
Yeah.
right? And then if you just pass out during it, you wake up, you're like, all right, well, there goes that.
100%. All right, before I go, Ted, go. Our guy Ted, get in bed with Ted. Teddy's the man. Everybody knows this. We've talked about it before. He's going to be the golf tournament.
Yep.
Right? By the way, people asked if the sponsor of the show sponsored a hole, and the answer is we got a sign made for them. Okay, and we'll figure that out later. But Teddy's the man. All right. So, and I know they're all going to give a little bit when they get there. So it is what it is. I didn't want to hit them up. Teddy will build your fucking basement out. He'll do an addition on your house. He'll do your kitchen. Does whatever you need him to do. All right. This is a big deal. This isn't just like Teddy with a hammer. He's got a whole crew of guys, got a bunch of people that do that shit for you. So you want to go see Ted? Hit him up, 617-996-6827. TedCoCM.com. All right, so I'll blast. This is actually sneaky, the one that probably goes back the most for me time-wise, like to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than when typically it's better for your own morals if you're the one who's responsible for this, but if somebody happens to do it and you are the benefactor, it's great. You get home, you were out wherever, could have played fucking men's league basketball for all I care. And you realize it's Monday night or whatever, you realize you left a half a sub in the fridge on Sunday.
Yes.
Yes.
It is fucking like finding gold. You're like, oh, fuck,
Ice cold
yes.
doesn't matter.
Dude, and I'll tell you right now, I've talked this before, the Italian sub
Slaps.
sometimes benefits
It's
a little bit from like,
sometimes better.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
from
the
being
s-
in there. So that is my favorite, and it's really not another food item that does it for me. It's like half a sub. But you only got a short time window because once you get past that 24 hours, the bread starts going, and then it's just
and
like
you'll never have a full sub. The half a sub is perfect.
it's
Right.
It's like, that's all you really
That's
all you want,
It's
you know?
ideal. I mean, I could definitely do the full thing, but Fitzy would definitely tell you differently. But I find that to be like when you're not kind of goes with everything. When you're not expecting something to be there and then it's there, it's like magic. It's like holy
I
shit.
said that when I initially proposed this idea. It's like the best is like you wake up hungover, right? You go to the fridge and there's like a Gatorade.
That was exactly what you said.
That's like, yeah, like that's like the main, like, holy shit, I don't gotta go to 7-Eleven. I don't gotta go in my car and drive half a mile up the
I
street
know.
to get this.
I
It's
know.
right here.
It also goes with like when somebody just hooks you up with something or brings something by for you, and you're
That's
like,
all
"Oh
equally as
my
cool."
fucking lord! Like
Yeah.
you're the best." All right, go ahead, Danny.
So I'm all about free shit, right? So when you go to like those white trash restaurants, you know, 99, Chili's, Applebee's.
Hold on.
And they're like,
99?
and they're, well, first, 99 is elite, by the way.
99 rule.
Yeah, it's elite. But for whatever reason, they're like, hey, we're giving out a free appetizer today. I don't give a fuck if it's chips and salsa, spinach and artichoke dip, a fucking free there's nothing better than like, hey, thank you for coming in today. Here's a free appetizer.
That's unbelievable, and that's what drives me nuts about like the blue laws because I don't think they can run happy hour like they do in other places.
Right,
where they're
right,
like
right.
free
Yeah,
appetizers
correct.
while you drink. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
No-brainer. A blooming onion, sign me up.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with that sauce, but, you know.
yeah, it's mayo based.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mayonnaise.
Go ahead. Yep. By the way, it's the night I haven't had a single drink, and I'm like slow on the uptake here.
All right, so this is pick 5 for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. A small victory, right? You're building a trampoline.
Okay.
And you think
This is pretty specific.
What is
This
happening?
talking about niche market.
We've all been there. We've all.
you think it'll never get finished, and it eventually does, and you don't get divorced while doing it. Shout out to my cousin Katie for saving the day that day. Because as everyone knows that listens, we had a fucking day building that fucking trampoline.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like week
It's,
5.
it's the third time. It was traumatic. It was traumatic.
Kid refused to
And we're
give this
still
up.
and we're still standing strong.
It
The whole
should be-
Fitzmaurice family is strong right now.
All that stuff should be easier to build. I had to build a basketball hoop
So-
for my little cousin. It was insane. Dude. It was
little-
fucking 6 hours.
A little caveat with the trampoline saga. I was in charge reading the directions.
Yeah.
And I kind of dropped the ball.
Oh,
a little
you were-
bit.
you were reading the Spanish
I skipped a major step that we had to backtrack and literally it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and because you stop pulling those springs, and it's like
Right when you pull
it's-
those springs,
Forget it.
you're beyond the
point
the
of no
point
return.
of no return. You know,
Oh, I feel like IKEA just throws
I'm
extra
having a
shit
beer.
in the box.
fuck
Just
yeah.
so that when you're done
Fuck yeah,
building it,
BA.
you're like, where the fuck was this?
Yeah. When
just so you like,
Ian,
when was I
Ian,
supposed to put this?
You
in
double back in the directions because
Yeah.
I did this. I doubled
Yeah,
back and
and
I
you're
was
like,
like,
no, I did
swear to
everything
God,
right.
they didn't fucking tell me this. And then sure enough, it's like hidden though.
Yeah.
It's
There's like
two,
an extra spring in there. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's
where the
like-
fuck is a spring in a bookcase? Like, why would I need
It's
this?
like 2B.
you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then all of a sudden 2B was fucking finished this ring or whatever. And I was
and
like,
then you
fuck
tell everybody
don't
that
tell
you're
me
great at building bookcases.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as cooking.
cooking. I was just gonna say. All right, let's do this. We got a couple voicemails. I think 3.
Can I go
No.
rapid fire?
You can't.
Oh yeah, go rapid fire now.
I'll just go real quick.
Go ahead.
When the drive-through fucks up your order and gives you someone else's order.
Let's
who
go, dude.
ordered-
That was on 9
Who
too.
ordered like significantly more food.
Yeah, more.
So you get that. There's another one. If you're ever like late night drinking and you don't have any more beers or whatever, golf bag. Always go in your golf bag. There's always beers in the golf bag.
That's where I used to hide my cigarettes back in the day. And I used to be like, fuck, I got a pack of Parliaments from last year in there.
Dude, when you're like either at work or you're on like a sports team and like the entire team or the workforce is getting ripped on and the person ripping on everybody acknowledges that you had nothing to do with it. So like everybody's fucking whatever. He does his job. And it's just like, and you're just sitting there like, and then after everyone's like, the guy's a fucking asshole. And you're just kind of sitting there like, yeah, he made some good points. When something happens in public, like something crazy happens, and you lock eyes with somebody that like you don't know, and you're like clearly in mutual agreement with that person, being like, "This is fucking crazy." It's always a good
I
feeling.
literally had it happen. I was going shopping for Max for Mother's Day. I'm walking into the Nike store. This guy holds the door for me. He's there with his wife. And then there's kids in front of us, 2 little kids, like 7th grade. The kid goes, "Hey, Callie," he goes, can you spot me 20? And I look at the guy, I go, 20's a big ass, huh? And he goes, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
the best
are we best
feeling of all
friends? Like, we best friends?
Yeah, you're immediately like you're ingrained in
You want
it.
to go for drinks? You know what I mean?
When you realize you're gonna hit every green light in a set, like the second that comes
Oh,
up,
that's sick.
driving under a bridge during a rainstorm, right? So you drive under the bridge and get those 2 seconds of rain, like not pounding on your windshield. It's the nicest. Like, it's pure serenity. When the electricity comes back on,
Ooh, good one.
when you thought you forgot your phone, and then you start reaching down in like the seat cushions or whatever, and you find it, and you're like, "Oh fuck, all right, I got it."
Wallet goes for the same thing, too.
Putting on brand new socks, jacking off. When you
Small wins.
when somebody surprises your apartment with homemade food.
Even though they had to cook it.
Breaking news, just in general, just being like, "Yo, you hear whoever died?" It's like,
Yeah.
it's a great feeling. Elastic band around a date's waist. When you see some asshole driver, like some guy flies by you, especially like if you're pulled over for like an ambulance or something, and
Yeah.
the guy like pulls by you, and then later down the road you see him pull
That
over.
is unbelievable.
that is-
It's one of the best feelings in
That
the
is
world.
cool.
Dude, that's huge.
Hitting an even dollar amount when pumping gas.
Let's go.
When you're
Yeah.
trying to hit
That's
20
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting the range picker at a driving
Oh,
range.
yeah.
Ooh, great
Hitting
one.
the guy driving the cart is the most like fuck yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nostalgia too, because
Yeah.
I remember being like 11 and trying to fucking crush.
yeah, you
crush
just
a
try to kill the
driver,
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the guy died that day, you're fine.
A 6
Yeah,
stinger
I'm
right
good.
at him.
There's nothing better too than like when somebody who's better at something than you are but you do something pretty sweet, like hit a golf ball the right way, and they're like that was fucking nice, dude. And it's like, thanks, man.
I went
Thanks,
bowling
pal.
with a kid who like routinely like rolls like 280, 290, and I hit a strike on him, and he fucking got eight pins down. And I was like, yeah, fuck you. And he ended up destroying me. But, like the first, like, what does they call it? A string? Yeah, the
String,
first
yeah.
string. I was like, yeah, take that.
What's 3 in a row? That's a turkey, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. It always just I've only hit it out once, but a turkey came up on the screen. I'll never forget it.
Bowling's a weird thing.
Bowling's
Yeah,
awesome.
so I found out. So if
Bowling
like if you
rules.
get a spare, you get like an extra 10 pins, like per. I don't know if that's correct. Don't quote me on this, but I think if you get like hitting spares are like a big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it carries over to the next.
Yeah,
throw.
yeah, exactly.
You got any other ones you want to hit?
I got a quick couple
Go ahead.
for us alcoholics. When you wake up, Brendan already touched on this. When you wake up expecting a vicious hangover, but you're good.
Yep.
When you come to and still have your keys, wallet, and phone.
And you come to?
When you come to, because like I don't consider that falling
I
asleep.
get it.
I
Yeah.
consider that.
I said,
passing
and you
out.
come to as well.
And
Yeah.
you come to
I knew you meant.
with your phone. When the bears are hitting just right, when the car bomb features misguided hinky dink
There
and
we
it
go.
goes down so smooth. Day drinking, night drinking, weekend drinking, weeknight drinking, all of the above.
Drink with Shel Silverstein.
Yeah, Shell.
See, I love that because you didn't want to do this.
Yeah, but you were
You
into
were
it.
so against this. What I can tell is you said you didn't want to do this. You got
He's a little
I
power
did-
pants this
you got a
morning.
little
am.
bit of
I'm a-
pushback, and then
Yeah.
you started thinking, and
Yeah,
you're like, I got like 12
every
of
once
these
in a
the
while,
chamber.
Joe, I'm a sour little bitch. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
No,
no,
And then
but you-
fucking, but I put in the effort.
The little bit of
You know?
pushback got you, and you rolled
did.
the snow down. You rolled the snowball, and
Yep.
you got a.
I could feel the tension with you guys being like, Fitzy's being a little bitch. Right now.
Well, it didn't help
I was
Brendan
like, all
texting the group being like, "I'm so pumped for this,"
Yeah.
and then you just being like, "I'm not doing it."
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys
I don't
suck.
want to do a draft. Here comes fucking Monday Fitzy. Fucking all
Monday
bummed out.
Fitzy.
You know what I mean?
That should be a T-shirt.
Yeah, yeah. Monday Fitzy. He's not like, it's like Jeff Klaus said when we were like, I was like, we can do Monday. And he was like, originally he's like, not as fun on Mondays as I am on Sundays. All right, let's listen to a few voicemails and then we're going to get a little we get a little special performance here.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh no, we'll do that in the Patreon.
No, you got to do it on
No,
the show.
come on, will you?
I'll think about it.
Dude, everybody listens to you on the
know.
Instagram. Anyways.
Yeah, I know, but I might fuck it up right now.
Nah, you're good.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Can't hear shit.
Knock, knock. Guess who? It is Orlando, baby. And I have a question for the fine man at the cuss. Okay, you tell Orlando, would you rather only be able to have some food prepared in a microwave? You know, no oven, no stove, no grill, only microwave? Or you can have your food and you can cook it in any fashion, baby. You grill, you smash, you cook it. You make it nice for Orlando, but you cannot use any seasoning, no salt, no pepper, and no sauce. So you have your three-way sauce, you have your three-way beef. No James River for you. You tell Orlando, what do you choose?
Dude, I got to know who this is. By the way.
Was this
dude's
was like a
freak.
Puerto Rican dude imitating a Jamaican dude?
it's
Kinda
insane.
like that, yeah.
It's the most ludicrous. It's
That was crazy.
But to answer his question, give me the microwave all day long.
no, I don't know.
Can someone
man.
explain what
No.
that was?
So he
but
was
no
saying, would
seasoning.
you rather have? You can have every seasoning,
Yeah.
but you can only cook all your food in a microwave,
yeah.
or you can cook it however you want, any which way, but you can never use salt, pepper, or like any seasonings.
I don't have a good answer for this.
That's a tough
know,
one.
it's
because
a
I'm like
tough-
I'm a
tough-
health guy,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like I'm just gonna choose the no seasonings,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is it's a
No,
bad
no, I
podcast
lied.
answer.
Yeah, you want
but-
seasoning.
I want seasoning.
I want seasoning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me a
see,
microwave.
I think I'd
Prime
rather
rib.
I'd rather eat like. See, I'd rather just go like I'd almost rather eat vegetables only with seasoning than eat like plain meat.
That's actually a really good point.
You know what I mean?
You get
Like,
your vegetables in.
yeah, you can eat your steamed veg. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You can have
Once
your,
again,
you can
fuck-
have your veggie omelet.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
I could have my
Orlando.
veggie omelet. You
By
got
the way,
pickles, cucumbers.
Orlando.
Cooking microwaves are overrated. Let's talk about
Yeah.
microwaves. Those things are fucking fucked, and they've been fucked since day one.
Since
People
day-
still using
Yeah,
them.
we all do, yeah.
I'm like, it's a popcorn maker, and like Oz went a while back, and I'm like, You know what a hassle it is to take an overhanging microwave off and like buy one at home, do all that? It's just a pain in the ass for a regular idiot like me who can't do shit. And I'm like, I let it go for like a month and a half because I'm like, fuck you, buy popcorn in the bag. I don't know. The only thing they cook in there is that.
Yeah.
You can reheat in the air fryer everywhere else. It's the only thing they gave a shit was the popcorn.
Do you still feel like microwaves are stigmatized a little bit?
What do you mean? Oh, because it used to like they used to say it was going to give you radiation.
Yeah, like back in the 80s, they'd
Yeah.
say like, but like I still feel that like if I microwave something, I'm like, this is no longer what it was.
Oh, like it's changed the food.
Yeah, like
because
it's
I don't know
changed
how
the
it
food,
works.
but it's not. But like you listen to guys that like talk about it, like that know what they're talking about. They're like, dude, no, it's the same thing as heating it up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
but I just can't get my
But that's
brain
like
around that.
that's like when you look at TikTok and you're just like, somebody's like, oh, the flat Earth and all that stuff, and then some guy who knows what he's doing is like, dude, that's just because of this reason, and that's all science.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
And then that guy's like, whatever.
And then depending on how much you want to
McCracken's
believe
like,
that,
whatever.
you believe it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
Yeah. All right, hold on, we got more. Well, I gotta know who Orlando is.
Yeah.
It's the biggest mystery since the
wanna
original
know.
Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Yo, it's your man Adam Jump Town, hitting you off with the latest of conspiracy theories. If you guys thought you might have saw the Northern Lights this past weekend, think again because you're wrong. Guys, quick
What
fun
timing?
fact. Early last week, the sun was emitting some EMPs, electromagnetic pulses from the sun that were heading directly towards Earth that could interrupt satellite and internet communications. On top, they'll be sending aurora lights that we'll be able to see as far south as they say as Texas. Now that's unbelievable if you ask me. But guys, check this one out. Here's the nugget. The government was also testing HAARP frequencies, HAARP, write it down, look it up in your own time. High frequency testing where they were sending aurora light frequencies into the eyes for experiments. So you got to ask yourselves, were you fooled because you're dumb and gullible? Or do you actually know? We don't know, but we do know. It's the man Adam Jumptown with the info, the 411, and the conspiracy.
I
I'm
love
gonna
this.
tell you right
I
now,
love this
I
guy
love
so
him to
much.
death, but I just like that was like me sitting in class. Like I like at like 30 seconds of the 60, I was like, what do I have to do tomorrow? Like,
I would just like to say you're welcome for that 75 cents I gave you outside North Station. That
by the way,
was a bad joke, but no, I appreciate it.
my brother-in-law who loves Jump, Joe thinks he's hilarious. He's
The,
like,
guy,
dude,
the guy is very
He goes,
funny.
dude. He goes,
Fitzy sent me his stuff.
Yeah.
That dude's hilarious.
He's ridiculous. He sends me. My brother-in-law goes. Steve goes, dude. Have you watched this Jump video about the Northern Lights? And I'm like, no. Why? He goes, it's just a black screen with him talking into it. Like he was like, can you see the Northern Lights? But it's like there's no light out, like so you can't see him. Like
Yeah.
he's unbelievable. All right, we got one more.
Marketing 101. Promote your fucking events. How do you three fucktards talk about best beers and fail to mention that first beer at the PTC Classic? Fucking
point.
shame. That's almost as bad of a flop as a Gilly fifth draft pick. Anyway, we're talking small wins. Well, Shitsy got one of those this weekend when he finally beat my kid in Mario Kart.
Ooh,
But he's
nice.
still losing the series, so it's definitely just a small win. He may or may not have beaten me after that, but the doctors removed that part of the night, so I can't be sure. I'll say this, though. The return of Joey Boats is a big fucking win for PTC.
Nice. See?
Don't make me regret saying that, Boats. Fuck you, unicorn.
Unicorn.
He's gonna regret that.
I
Today's
love it.
appearance has not been that good. But
I think his
do
appearance has been
appreciate
great.
it.
I think it's been great.
It's actually been fun. You know what you guys should do? You missed the opportunity, but the roast. You guys should have had guys call in and just roast you. Because he prepared
Then
that. like-
did you get the part where I said I need to be loved all the time? Like, you know,
Yeah, I know, but like it would have been nice, dude. After I watched that roast, do you guys talk about
the
that
Brady.
roast?
No,
we
we had
didn't,
talked
but
about it.
We talked a little bit about it, but Brendan didn't watch it.
I
so
watched it. I
we-
watched most of it the other day.
Yeah, so we didn't want to spoil it. We had bits and pieces.
It was unbelievable.
Oh,
Yeah, it
we
was
should have
great.
talked about. I loved it.
Yeah.
I-
You know
I'm-
who I kind of hate now, by the way? This is a little bit off topic, but I'm going to say it. You know who I kind of fucking hate? And I used to like him? Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh,
right?
really?
So
Dude, he's kind of a douche.
So he's a douche. So here's the thing. I like his comedy. I was always a fan of it because it's
Yeah.
really up our alley. Like, it's
It
pretty
is.
dumb.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was on, I get his clips once in a while, like TikTok or Instagram, and he's like, I didn't want to be there. He's like, you know how he talks? He's like,
No,
he's
that's
like,
what
"No,
he
Jeff,
does."
this is what Jeff does. This is what Jeff Ross does. I didn't miss it at all. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But it was good. It was good. And
Dude,
I'm like,
he's
dude, take yourself a little less fucking serious.
Dude, he's a little bit like he's such a like and I get his comedy lens that like it's like, oh, he's like a conceited prick or whatever, but you gotta see past that. It's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
a character. I listen to his podcast.
He
where
really
he's-
is.
He's kind of a conceited
He
prick.
is.
dude.
Yeah, he
like
totally
he's a
is.
very like left wing kind of douchey, like I'm smarter than you. And he probably is, but like it really turned me. I stopped listening to it.
Yeah,
because
I
that's
agree.
the type of
Yeah. He was
Oh.
acting like, he's like, Jeff Ross always does that. You know, he's like, he would do that throwaway joke. They did Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
And then they would cut it. And then they would talk about it in the paper. But now you saw it, and then Brady had to tell him.
I'm glad you brought
I'm like,
that up,
dude,
because I'm
why
a
are you such
huge
a
Jezelnik
dickhead?
guy.
Yeah.
But like, but for everything you just said is the reason I'm like, dude. And like I said, I used to listen to his podcast like almost religiously, and I just slowly felt,
Yeah.
because it's that type of stuff where I'm just going like, dude. And the whole thing where it's like the cancel culture stuff is bullshit. If you're a true comedian, be funnier. And it's like, I get it, but at the same time, dude, like you should be railing against cancel culture to an
Also, he's a
extent.
guy who got canceled for his Martin, that tweet that he sent.
Yeah,
the-
you should be rallying again. You should be pro people being able to say what they want.
Yes.
Free
you know.
speech.
Yeah.
You
Right?
should be pro that to an
Yes.
extent. And he's not against it, but it's just very weird.
Anti-censorship.
And I think he's one of the best joke writers in
It's very funny.
I think he's unbelievable.
his
That-
jokes. The best way I can describe it, he's the only guy that can start a joke, and I don't know where
It's
gonna
going,
end.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it falls into the category again of I'd rather just see his stand up and not really know about
100%.
his views
Yeah.
on life after that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because his stand up is so dark
It's-
and funny.
And I hate when
That
people
I
say it's
fucking love it.
shock value. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
It's,
smart.
fucking.
It's
It's
fucking
smart.
genius.
It's very well
witty,
done.
and
Great
funny.
writing.
joke
It's
writing.
very
Dude's a
dark.
beast.
It's fucking awesome. But that being said, I've never listened to his podcast, so I have no idea.
Well, and he'll
his
say
stance
like
on-
I've seen that clip of him where he's like, or some clip about him talking about other comics. He's like, I mean, whenever any other comic does like a self-deprecating joke, he's like, that's lazy. He's like,
Yeah, it's like-
that's lazy comedy. I'm like,
No,
but
it's
what if it's a
not.
really good joke? Like,
and
yeah.
it's ingratiating yourself to the audience.
and
yeah.
I'm like, he's just
Speaking
such a
from
fucking
somebody who's been in comedy, you know? But, like,
Two guys have been
I
in
hate
comedy.
like judging people that have like are clearly very successful, but it to me it's like as a fan,
yeah.
I'm going, dude, like I think that's what some people don't get when they get so big or whatever. They don't have like any sort of adherence to what like the audience wants to hear.
Yeah.
As a fan of that guy, you want to hear him not rally against cancel culture or be whatever, but you kind of want to
You should though.
be a part of
Everyone
your
should,
audience.
though.
Here's the thing. If I could give obviously I'm not in the not being asked very regularly for advice for
Yeah.
famous comics, but if I was gonna give you advice, I mean, just follow like the Shane Gillis fucking Tom Segura fucking thing.
Yeah.
Just be like positive and funny and just like shit on yourself.
Oh,
like you know what I mean? Like
Can we talk about why wasn't Bill Burr had to have turned that down?
yeah,
I think he did.
Turn that down, and I think Portnoy should have been invited too, because he's not a comedian.
Unbelievable.
He's not a comedian, but he's clearly a Brady guy. Like you had enough guys that shouldn't have been.
And his girls were there.
I
Yeah.
would have.
Yeah.
I would have liked.
Grace O'Malley and
Chicken
Brianna
Fry.
Chicken
I would have liked him there over. And I like Affleck, but he was
Yeah,
fucking mangled.
it was
Yeah.
not-
Affleck
not
was
good.
bad. Randy Moss seemed like everybody else was like giving joke writers, and Randy Moss was like, "I got this."
And it was so bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, and they gave him like his own spot,
Dude, he had way too long of a time.
and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Bledsoe was ridiculous. Though.
Hilarious.
Bledsoe was good.
Hilarious.
Bledsoe was good.
Unbelievable.
I thought Belichick,
It was great.
like clearly none of these guys wrote their own jokes.
Yeah.
I thought he had the best set,
Yeah.
and then Hinchcliffe was the star of the show.
Oh, easily.
Hinchcliffe stood
And,
up there.
and Nikki Glazer was unreal.
in just
Yeah, she was
his
good.
presentation of just walking the
Wait,
dais
dude,
and just
I
being
said-
like, this guy
and- but
fucking.
I
how
said the
about when
same
he-
exact thing.
Yeah.
How about when he ignored Segura at the end?
What?
Like he picked everyone on the dais
Yeah.
and then stood in front of Segura and didn't say shit about him.
Well, it was like when
and Segura was like this at the end.
It was like when Jesselneck was going down the dais, back to Jesselneck, when he like went down the dais and he talked about who's the fat white chick they always make fun of, like, for fucking black dudes?
Lisa Lampanelli.
Lisa Lampanelli. He's like, Lisa, you're cool. And he's like went on the list. It's like kind of went on. Like, that was funnier than a joke.
Yeah.
But back to him for 1 second. Him saying on the end of that thing that I actually didn't want to be there. It's like, you did. Like,
Yeah.
let's just be fucking honest. You feel like you're getting passed by if you're not invited.
exactly.
To that
And
So
he's a
he-
football fan. He's a big,
He's a huge football fan.
Steelers
That
fan.
that podcast started as like a half football podcast.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's like no,
He didn't
and-
perform though, right?
Oh, he wasn't even invited.
And the,
Oh, he wasn't there?
No, he was
Oh.
talking about this on his podcast afterwards.
Oh,
and
okay, okay.
the last thing I'll say
I mean,
about
everybody's
that,
a fucking podcast these days, you know.
that entire
Any
night,
zero can do
fucking
that.
idiots.
the last thing I'll say about that, it felt very inclusive. In respect to, like, I felt like it was made for Patriots fans. How many people know who Alex Guerrero is?
Yeah, but
outside of the
you know what
country?
though? It's weird. I'm like, so I'm a massive Notre Dame fan. So I have like friends that I've never even met that I've, you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
through social
yeah.
media or whatever. Probably same with you with like cornhole and shit. But
Yeah, I have a bunch of loser friends.
these people, like
All over the country.
I'm only using this as an example
Yeah.
because they were like, that was the funniest fucking roast I've ever seen. They go,
Yeah.
and they, again, these people probably never even met each other, but they were like, take your feelings out of it. Whether you fucking hate Tom Brady or you love him, that was fucking unreal. And I thought it was unbelievable.
There was so much stuff that was like intended for like Boston fans.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Like the
Like
Alex
it-
Guerrero thing is like inside baseball
And they-
for most
That's
people.
And
yeah,
they-
that's what I felt. I'm
And
like,
they
oh.
kept showing his face. I don't think I've ever seen what Alex Guerrero looked like until
Oh,
that
so
night.
yeah, like if you like if you're a Patriots fan, like you get every joke, and it felt as a Patriots fan, it felt like it was intended for me.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Not
Was-
for Anthony Jeselnik.
Was Sam J the one that you saw
Yep.
with
She's
Shane
the one who
Gillis?
opened for
She's
Shane
great.
Gillis.
Dude,
She's unbelievable.
hilarious.
Dude, she
Fucking
was her stand up
hilarious.
is
She is she was at Shane, she opened up for Shane?
Yeah,
yeah, and
that's
I'll be
what-
honest with you.
So
I'll be honest with you. Like Shane is unbelievable. I love Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
But like other than he did like the story in the middle that's unbelievable. She kind of might have stole a little bit. She was fucking unbelievable.
She's very
great.
funny.
so you told us about
Yeah.
this
yeah.
black
And I
lesbian
couldn't
who
tell
stole the
how
show.
old she was because we were sitting in the nosebleeds.
Right.
So I thought she was a little bit older than she is.
But the way you talked her up, right when I saw the Brady roast, I was like, that's who
That's
Brendan
gotta
was
be
talking
her,
about.
Yeah.
Because she crushed.
She's unbelievable.
It was fucking
She was
awesome.
very good.
Yeah.
Nikki Glazer was always great. I
Yeah,
didn't
she's
love
good.
the first half hour. I didn't love Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross stunk,
I didn't.
kinda.
Yeah, and I didn't. And
He's the same as he always is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know
it's
what,
like,
dude? But you
he's
gotta give
good,
him,
but it's not
you
like
gotta give him credit.
The problem is,
He's-
too,
I
the
like
problem-
Jeff. I like Jeff Ross.
Edelman was better than Jeff.
Edelman was
Ross.
Edelman was
amazing.
good.
Edelman was great.
Problem with
Gronk went off the rails.
I think Gronk was okay.
off-
Gronk was
Yeah,
okay.
but right when Gronk started going off of his written jokes that someone wrote for him,
and you
Yeah.
could tell
it was like
clearly.
Yeah.
Gronk, you might want to sit down.
Gronk's more obvious going off the script than Trump is. Like, you can tell when Trump's going off, and you can tell when Gronk's going off. I didn't like Kevin Hart. I thought
No, I thought he was a good host.
See, I thought he was a good host, but his set was just a little bit like it was like, oh, I'm gonna make sure everybody knows that this is a roast. We do things differently here, and he's
Yeah.
like just saying stuff to be gratuitous. Like it was just
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying.
he was like, he fucked that, bam, bam.
Yeah.
He fucked that, his like, he's fucking, like, his wife's fucking somebody else, bam, bam. And he was like, dude, it's
you
like,
know
this
what I-
is fucking, like, I get it.
Do you know what I thought was hilarious though? And he's dead right. He goes, "Fucking white people. All you guys do is talk about dicks." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, man." I'm like,
Dicks
he's
rule,
absolutely.
and dicks are very fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody
He's
used to
like,
tell
"Geez,"
Kevin,
he's like, "Jesus Christ."
Kevin Hart could expand his catalog by a mile if he like, yeah.
Dude, if you were drawing dicks in third grade, I don't want to know you. You know what I mean?
I just thought the start was a little bit, and you know it was funny. I saw the Ron Burgundy part, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I could have did without that.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then my mom texted me. She's like, Ron Burgundy's so funny. And I was like, okay, this is who this is for.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
for like
Yeah.
mothers that are tuning in because they,
Yeah.
Love Tom
New
Brady.
England moms that like know Tom. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine with this.
I just didn't get it. I was like, "Where's the?"
But he did that at the last roast. I went back and watched the last roast, like thinking I was gonna find it like incredibly funny. It just wasn't. Maybe they're like time capsules. Maybe.
So I think also like I think this is funny because people seems like universally loved it, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
vibe, right? It's very over the top crass, right? We would say.
Yeah.
Especially for a guy like Brady to be sitting there like doing it all. And I think, like, to your point earlier, like all these people that didn't get bullied for 10 years, then they came back out against anybody who was liked, talked like Trump or anything like Trump. And now I think they're starting to like go back into the woods and accept their fate. You know, what I mean? Be like, we fucking lost the war. Like it's like it's
You know, it was like one of the funnier jokes is when Tony Hinchcliffe, before he went up and did his thing, was when he was like, and Dana is like the president of the UFC. He's also a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice, Dana. And he like just pounds him and walks up. It's
And
like,
was he
nice
the one who
shoes,
said,
bitch. You win those in the divorce. Like, it's just very funny. Like, just his charisma.
Yeah.
I think that's going
he
to be
was
his
great.
coming out.
yeah.
Because I know a lot of people obviously know Tony Hinchcliffe, but
Kill
like
Tony,
that's
yeah.
going to be just like his, like, all right.
He's going to be the
this-
new Jeff Ross.
Exactly, yeah.
But
like,
you know, the
he's-
problem with Jeff
he's
Ross
way,
is that
he's way better than
Jeff Ross was funny with
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
you have to agree that Jeff Ross was the man for
He
this
was,
shit.
but like the problem
Yeah.
is the record spins only so many times before you're like, all right, let's
All
get
right,
somebody
but
new.
also-
in.
yeah, and they
let me-
give
let
him
me
this
say this real
entrance
quick.
where he comes out.
I
It's
don't
like,
think
eh.
I don't think Tony Hinchcliffe is
Trying to be him.
similar to Jeff. I think he's way more talented than Jeff Ross.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with his talent.
Have you watched Kill Tony?
Yeah.
He's way more. He's way funnier,
But-
way wittier than Jeff Ross has
I
ever
think-
been.
I
But
think-
what you're about to say, I think we're about to be on. So, like, they gave Jeff Ross this huge fucking, like, platform.
And they do
comes
it every
out,
roast.
And it's like, you better come correct. And I was like, that was like a C+
Yeah.
fucking joke set. You
In
know what I mean?
Hinchcliffe's demeanor, it's just like that shotgun. It's just batting practice. Where
Yeah.
it's like, all right, this guy, bang. Walk to the next guy, this guy, bang. And it's
Right.
like every joke was great.
Right.
And his delivery is fucking
Yeah,
perfect.
no, his delivery is dynamite.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Which is like two completely different things, like delivery and like the ability to write a great joke. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
even
know.
I didn't love the joke when it was like Rodney King versus Martin Luther King. Like, I didn't even love that joke, but it was like it was such a different thing than his other jokes that it was like, okay, this is skill in a different dimension. Like you're able to rhyme and put something together. It was just like just so well done. Like I don't know.
I also like comics where I feel like they're not thinking at all like I'm going to be in a movie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, whereas like I think some comics come out and it's like, all right, this guy could easily plug and play in some like. That, like, I don't think Tony Hinchcliffe's thinking that at all. Like, I'm gonna try to get
Yeah.
into a comedy movie. You know what I
And
mean?
you know what's gonna suck?
he
is
could be in one, but like, I don't
I
think
feel
that's
like
his-
Hinchcliffe's great walking out of the audience and roasting.
Oh, it
people.
was dope.
You know
It
what
was
I mean?
dope.
Like I don't know if I'd like him being introduced and walking up on stage. I don't think it has that same effect. What gave it the effect was him just walking up and being like, "Oh, fuck you,"
Yeah.
like,
Right.
just kind of like just in absolutely just lampooning everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's what made that set work when he's just walking down the set being like, "Fuck you," and this guy, "Fuck you." Like it was just he just had the package.
Yeah.
And he stole the show for me, at least.
Yeah, no, he absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you seen the ad for the new Shane Gillis show, Tires, coming out?
So
looks-
I've been a Shane Gillis guy for like.
So he's
years.
had those. Obviously, he's had that like trailer for a while.
Well, no, but he had it's a 20-minute episode on YouTube. He's had
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Which was the original.
It's the same guys that are in the
Yeah,
actual.
and I
Netflix.
like about Shane, like you can tell the guy just carries his guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like
And
those
he's
guys,
like-
that was 3 years ago, and nobody knew him really.
Philly fucking rules. Like,
Yeah.
they're big in comedy. That's similar to Boston. Like, if you did that with a guy, if you had a Shane Gillis from Boston, you just have like 5 Boston guys in a show. It'd
Yeah.
be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be Always Sunny, but just in Boston. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, shout out to him. And I couldn't go to his fucking show. I was supposed to go to the show that you were at.
I know. We were supposed to be the
I
same
had
one.
to get a fucking terrible tattoo.
Which
So I
one?
couldn't- I got this one. I don't
Oh,
talk-
Donald
we're
Trump.
not
It
having
says, for everybody at
tattoo
home
talk right now.
that can't see it, Donald Trump.
Yeah,
It says.
it's a swastika
Jesus Christ.
that I got on my arm. Yeah.
All right. You're gonna grace us with some music.
I say Patreon, and then we can clip it
Come on, bud.
just in case. No, if I don't get it in the first take or whatever, if we have it on Patreon, we can do it on the Patreon.
Okay. All
I
right.
have faith in you
No.
to get it.
All right. Listen, if that doesn't convince you to come over to Patreon and join the Patreon,
Yeah,
I don't know what's
join the
gonna.
Patreon.
You know what I mean? We have Joey Boats doing it live on the Patreon.
Spitting.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming back. You know you're welcome anytime. Follow Joe's Instagram.
What was it at Joey Boats? I don't even.
I think
fucking
so.
know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Follow Joe's Instagram. He doesn't know what it is.
Something, dude. I post and ghost, man. I don't know.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's
It's worth its
excellent.
weight in gold.
It comes to the top of my feed when it does come on. That and the Macklin Twins, the Andy Elliott crew.
Yeah, unfortunately, I apologize for that.
That's fine. I enjoy it. All right, anything else, boys?
Nope.
See you guys at the golf tournament.
Yes, sir.
Right. And if you want to come by afterwards, like I said, just stop by. We'll be there drinking.
Yeah, it's no
And-
secret where we were. Oh, where we will be. Sorry.
Yeah, Mount Hood. You can just go up there and have some drinks with us and hang out.
Right.
All right, peace. We're out. Bye.